Cat's cuddling Vogel back here.
Cuddling Vogel.
Sniffing Vogel's butt.
Yeah, he's just
Hello, world. Sparta Land Adventuring is back on the air.
On top.
Tonight featuring Stroop the Hobbit,
Cat's cuddling Vogel back here.
Time the Ranger, Timidor,
Yeah, he's just
High Elf Wizard. Sparta Land Adventuring is back on the air.
It's working.
Well, so immediate playback. Interesting.
Well, I have my laptop over here and I'm just watching it live.
Oh, okay.
Just to make sure it keeps going. It's a live broadcast that anyone can attend.
Yeah. So as for being live, it came on about 30 seconds after I actually spoke.
Yeah.
Live-ish.
Live-ish. Now in Sensovision.
It's live as far as anybody else is concerned because they can't see us. I'm gonna go grab a beverage. Be right back.
Okie dokie.
Look for the Union label before you put that food on your table. Damn, girl, that's a big volume container you quaffing from.
It's a bladder buster size.
It's my water bottle.
That's the big goal.
It's my big gulp.
Big goal, please.
Yes, I take it with me wherever I go.
Wherever.
Wherever I go.
It's ever so special.
It is, and it's so pretty.
When I need to drink, I can always have more, please, sir.
And its name is Elvira. Don't know why.
Elvira.
That was the brand.
Mistress of drinking.
There's a Dave.
Hello, hello.
There's Dave.
Dave's here.
I hear him.
Man.
Steve's your man.
Dave's here, man.
I put the
Dave
map.
here, man.
I put the map link in chat again for those who have just come.
Dave's got here, man.
Everyone is so prompt, except me.
Well, Emma.
Dave's not here.
Emma messaged me that she shan't be coming.
Oh,
Yeah, I heard she said she had a screening.
Yes. She said it was running much longer than she expected.
I see.
a screening.
Well, I said, yeah, it sucks. Well, but, I invited her to, sneak back in late if she could.
Yeah, that would be good.
In which case, I could be running Vigo, shooting fire bolts or, cantrips and short bow stuff from the back.
And hiding in the shadows.
And hiding in the shadows. So it'll almost seem like he's not there.
Right. Oh, we didn't notice you weren't there.
Normally we notice you not being there. But today you were so good at it.
So good.
We're good.
All right. Day 61, 44 o'clock. You are down in this mushroom cavern. There's another 11 hours before a long rest can be had. You at the northern part of these mushroom caverns, You've just run from the massive fungi, and you're hiding on the other side of the big rock where the tokens are. To the immediate east of you, there were some roper-like creatures, which the monk retreated from. There was also a doorway over there at the end of a corridor, which he saw. And that's pretty much where we're at. The fungus creature you were fighting seemed to be horribly resistant to magic and was rapidly regenerating from even the physical attacks that you were laying into it. And it
Was he resistant to
seemed-
magic, or was it hard just to cast a spell down there?
No, it was resistant to
It
everything.
was resistant to every damn type tried upon it.
Well-
No fire, no force, no radiant, no acid.
But they're
And
actually
magical.
mushrooms.
But
Well,
physical damage hurt it?
Physical damage hurt it, yes.
Did I hit it, or
I dropped some ice on it.
I believe you were fighting it in the deeper blue areas where it seemed to be mostly confined. But if you were in the deeper blue areas, you were also close enough for it to be mentally attacking you.
yes, I think it got the better of me and they dragged me out, right? That was that thing?
Yeah.
Yes. It got the better of Vigo, and Vigo had to be
But-
dragged out.
But
Vi-
before it
Vigo's a
mentally
bit-
got me, I was able to hit it? Or don't you remember?
I believe so.
And did it do any damage to me? What was doing damage to me? What damaged my staff?
You were fighting gray oozes.
So like, can I investigate? Are these like normal like mushrooms, really mushrooms, or are they fungi, true fungi?
Come on, Ranger. Tell us what
Well-
it's all about.
Well, I
You-
was thinking let's like treat it like, a weed instead of like, magic, fire, all that stuff doesn't work.
You can
Maybe
What
Roundup
way-
will.
In
Yeah.
what way are you going to weed it?
Are you going to just pull it out of the ground?
Maybe we could just break out the saute pan.
Well,
and butter.
Put a threat with butter?
You could do a nature roll, Ranger.
all right. What's my nature's? Oh, where'd it go?
Will a mending spell fix my staff?
It was acid damaged, right?
Yeah, it's not a break. Mending doesn't fix wears or corrosive stuff, or just breaks, simple breaks. It's super
Duct
glue.
tape.
17 plus 18.
18.
Does
They
someone have a spare staff?
The
I got a staff I use.
What do you use it for? It's got your runes and stuff on it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
there may be extra staves in the portable hole that was well supplied with equipment for a small army when you found it.
All right, Timador's got the portable hole, so open it up and I'll replace my staff. I hate to go into battle with a disadvantage.
Even in the short area where you were examining, Kime, you recognize there are at least 5 types of mushroom varieties here, but not any that you're really familiar with. But they do seem to be mushrooms. There's also some various mosses and oozes. Remember, it's all kind of growing on a gray sort of oozy thing. That the
Well, I
monk
think
was
we can take
walking
out the
on.
big mushroom guy with
Hold on,
like
hold
your-
on, hold on, hold on. What the gray sort of oozy thing? And what did you say after that?
That the monk was walking on. It was kind of,
was
uh,
wearing.
So
Well,
it
it's
wasn't
wearing.
solid ground then. It was like some sort of organism down there, maybe?
Yeah. It's especially noticeable in the dark blue patches on the map. It
Hmm.
was kind of spongy and almost brain-like tissue.
Do we have
Oh,
like salt or vinegar stuff? Anything like baking soda?
opposite of acid.
There
We
was,
absolutely do not carry enough stuff to take care of these mushrooms, even if we could find the right stuff. There's just
there,
too much.
there were actually large supplies of that stuff in the ziggurat.
Large supplies of salt.
Oh, baking soda, right?
Baking
Salt,
soda, I topped
baking
up
soda.
on.
There
But I
were
mean, you were talking barrels, not like,
Well,
houses.
let's roll some barrels over the cliff and poof.
Well, what makes you think baking soda is going to hurt these things?
Well, normally with mushrooms and like toadstools and stuff, if you mess with the pH levels, they don't like that.
Well, the big one didn't mind acid. I
But
mean,
maybe we've been throwing them at the creatures. Maybe the whole nexus of the intelligence is the blue patches on the ground.
the
That's
big
ready
one
one.
has the big one also has that mind control thing he's been using on people.
Yeah, but it's got limited range. I think we could take it out with
But
arrows.
it seemed like when they would go into the dunk that they were like healing themselves.
Well,
Yeah, and also the mind control stuff worked better in the darkish blue areas. That's when it really started taking over.
well, it worked when it was close to it. It just didn't come close to us. And it might if we start shooting at it.
Well, we can fall back as it approaches us. And if it retreats, we can advance.
Well, the only thing left is that doorway over there, right?
Yep.
it's the only thing visible.
I think there might be something to be had for getting rid of this thing. It might be the one that's cultivating all these mushrooms. It might be the reason they're staying alive and thriving down here.
Staying alive, staying alive.
Staying alive.
Whether you're a mushroom, whether you're a fungus, staying alive.
Would anybody like to be invisible and then just go and see what that door is?
How about you, Vigo?
Oh yes, I would like that very much.
Well, I'm not in a rush, and as I recall, we weren't doing so hot.
I
So
thought, yeah, we were gonna be healing.
having a long rest, even if we have to wait 11 hours to do it, sounds fine to me.
Vigo is still a little woozy from having been mind controlled.
That's right.
Yes, but I'm just saying, I'm not talking about fighting anything. I'm just talking about looking in there.
Well, there might be
Can
something
you cast
quite in
invisibility
there.
on your owl?
Well, the owl can't open doors.
Ah, yeah, that's true.
Well, let's see. Where is this door?
It's in the northeast.
Far right. You were headed that way when, some ropers started attacking you.
Are we talking about somewhere down here?
Yeah, right there where you're circling.
Yeah, at the end of that shaft.
And the nasty mushrooms were in this area. Probably this area too.
Well, and there were ropers in that north area that you ran into.
Up
There was
here?
also a multi-eyed creature, but it followed you and you destroyed it.
Yeah, the ropers were like in here.
I don't know. The door could be trapped, and I would not be the person to detect traps. That sort of thing. I think there's no rush on this. We can take care of it after we take care of Mushroom Boy. Let's go ahead and rest here. I don't think anything is going to attack us here.
Well, why don't we just go up to the, upper area?
We could do that.
I mean, because if you want to just hit on the thing, I can like conjure up a elemental, but I can't do it down here. I have to do it outside and then bring it with.
All right, let's retreat to where we can cast the spells. That is to say, you can cast the spells that you want. But let's go ahead and rest before we do this. I mean, rest. We'll retreat and rest up there before we come back. Let me take a look at my notes. I'm not even sure where I am. Like I might have no key points.
I think you used them up, yes.
Yeah, I used up at least one luck point and I've got one ring charge left, but my key points are gone. So I might get those back for a short rest though. I forget.
Yeah, I think you do.
If they're like bard points, you do.
So we go back and wait up on the outer area.
Yeah.
Could go back into the coral air chambers or all the way back up into the ziggurat or back on your ship or
Well, out to the point where I can cast spells, because summoning is one of those types of magic that wasn't working down here.
When can we do our next short rest?
11 hour, short rest, it takes an hour. We can do those anytime.
Well, an hour, and then it says I got to spend 30 minutes doing it. So can I spend 30 minutes meditating during the hour, or do I have to?
I believe you spend 30 minutes during the short rest.
Okay. All right. So I would have to at least do that before I went back into battle. And as far as the spellcasters are concerned, would you need to wait, do a long rest to get your spells back, or weren't you that tapped out? Or would it matter since they weren't working?
Well, it depends on what else we meet, but
Yeah.
none of our spells apparently hurt the thing. So it'll just involve being part of the shooting at it crew.
Yeah, well, even I have a bow and arrow.
Except for the fact that the big elemental could pound on things. But I can't get that elemental until a long rest.
All right, let's retreat to upstairs and do a long rest.
Okay, you got 11. You got, well, it'll be about at least 10 hours you can spend on anything else you want to do.
But my rings won't recharge until 16 o'clock, so we're not going to pass that time, are we?
Let's see, at 55, you can long rest.
I mean, this ring only charges once per 60 hours? Yeah, I suppose that's right.
Once during the eclipse, I think.
So 55, so 3 o'clock in the morning would be when the long rest phase is done.
Is this mental stuff blocked by lead-lined helmets?
How will we know?
I think
Someone have
Vigo
a
wears
website?
a tinfoil cap, and that didn't seem to help.
Well, that's tinfoil. That's not lead line.
Yes, yes.
Doesn't lead lining stop telepathic things?
I don't
It
think I've
stops
seen
certain
that.
magic things, but I don't know about psionics.
I think it stops like magic detection. Or no, that's lead.
And churches.
I thought some cleric has some ability to like read your mind or something, and I thought, oh, lead lining hats would work for stopping that. I don't know why I
Might.
thought that.
I mean, the lead line stuff stops, like I said, detect magics.
Yeah, I know that. I'm talking
It would have to be written on the spell, I think. Otherwise, not.
That would be my guess, yeah.
Lead stops telepathic 5e.
I'm betting it doesn't.
Why does Magnus wear that helmet? Doesn't he wear that helmet to prevent Professor from screwing his mind?
Magneto?
Magneto.
Magneto, that's it, yeah, him.
Yes, it protects him from psionic attacks.
What's so special about that helmet?
Yeah, it's pretty, isn't it?
Oh, okay.
Jerry Reese. What's so special about that? All right, back in the ziggurat. I'm not going to load that back up, but there is some pretty decent rest areas.
Pick one.
I want to grab a bunch of the like baking soda. I want to fill up my little bucket thing here with it.
Well, you got some barrels in the portable hole.
Oh, let's fill some up and drop it on there.
Canonically,
conveniently right
historically, and in 5E, some applications, e.g. blocking locate object, protection barrier need not be that thick if it's made of lead. Headgear and hats that cover brain region well could be crafted and would block the readings. The villain in question, so he was talking about telepathic bad guy. Telepathy.
Well, most of those telepathic attacks in D&D are magic based.
Yes.
Yeah, there are some creatures who do it without magic.
Really? What are they using?
Yeah, what are they using?
It's not just their innate magic.
Not necessarily. Or perhaps. It's one of those ill-defined regions.
May or may not be, yes or no, or maybe.
That's helpful.
Can you Venn diagram that for me?
Can do, but won't.
Opening Photoshop.
Oh, kitty.
I'm lying. Photoshop's already open.
Kitty, don't attack the village. No.
Okay, let's see.
A long rest restores the luck points as well.
In the
Yes,
kitchen
what?
area,
Time to eat.
rusty remnants of metal cooking frames, pots and kettles. In these stone vats built into the counters, water, solidified pork fat, wheat flour finely ground, latrine holes. No. Let's see. Some food remnants, dried meat and fish and cheese, almody husks that a hobbit might try if hungry enough. Some vats of white powdery substance, which you determined was sodium bicarbonate.
Sodium bicarbonate.
There was some cornmeal that also seemed in pretty good shape. Pungent vinegar, perhaps once a corn syrup or something drinkable.
There was
Yeah,
no
I want the vinegar too.
These containers with this fresh stuff in it did not detect the magic, right?
They
That's right.
did not.
Yeah, I want to take the vinegar too.
Some sort of greenish yellow crusty liquid, which the guess was once maybe a liquid soap that had hardened.
Yeah, soap good too.
This is
Take
Grain
soap.
powdery.
Mix 2
wood
tablespoons of
ashes.
baking soda per gallon of water.
They
Stir
said
until
he said soap, Stroop, not soup.
Yeah.
Not no bubbles coming out of his mouth. He's foaming.
Yeah, I want like mix the water.
Get it
and-
anyway.
Mix the
Yeah.
water, the soap and vinegar, baking soda, all that.
No, it just says here, baking soda and water will do it over time.
Oh yeah, but so like soap, a lot of those things, like you Dawn dish soap, you put that on the weeds, it kills it too. It's all right here. Let's throw it on. Dump
Mix it up and get out your hoses. Oh, that's right. Rubber.
it. No, good old barrel and dump it down there. Splash.
But
Is
otherwise,
that by chemical warfare?
Yeah. Plants versus zombies, chemical warfare.
well, you could fill up the barrels you have in the portable hole. There was some sort of winch system in the portable hole frame for raising and lowering stuff because it's got a built-in framework that holds the boat. Little dinghy, two-person boat, and so we could certainly fill those barrels up with your baking soda solution with bleach or whatever you got up here.
Yeah, vinegar and all that stuff.
You could make a, simple lye out of the wood ashes, I guess.
Why are we killing the mushrooms?
Kill them all.
Grease them all.
We don't want to join their cult.
You're a vicious.
No
bastard.
Smurf homes.
But we're fun guys.
No, we're not.
They are.
Because I think the big guy sucks up powers from these things, and if nothing else, I don't want to walk through the poppy field and go to sleep, so to speak.
Kine wants to come down with the barrels there at the north, I think, and just dump it all down so it runs down into the dark blue areas because it's
Yeah.
deeper there.
Sploosh.
Maybe while you guys are running to the door, fighting ropers, something.
Oh, sploosh.
No, I thought we were gonna attack the big ass guy.
Yeah, we're gonna take out the big ass guy first with arrows.
But if it just keeps on regenerating without a damage type, that
We have to be able to
That's
do more
permanent.
damage than it can regenerate. So you have to
Well,
hit it hard.
I can shoot one arrow per round.
Yeah, I believe that's the standard, right? We can all do that, right? Who can't shoot an arrow?
Well,
Huh?
no, some fighters ought to be able to shoot like 2 arrows per round.
Oh yeah, I could. I can do that. Yeah, I can do that. It's been a long time since I've shot arrows and I forgot I have 2 attacks now, so I can do 2 arrows around. And they got monk damage. But that's probably the same.
And they got monk damage, but it's probably the same.
I could throw barbs at it.
You mean verbal
Verbal
barbs?
You don't have any bow?
I
Or
do
you know,
not.
braided bow.
Well, I got the Kruth crossbow, but that's only limited. Although I did shorten the sound for John.
Actually, my longbow does more damage. Yeah, my longbow does more damage. D8 plus 5.
More
like you
damage
said,
to
your
what?
lawn boy does more damage. It's like, yeah, let's take a mower to it. Ow. I don't have a bow either, so it's ling bolts for me.
Vigo's got a short bow.
What about
Yes,
flames? Just burn the
there's
damn thing.
there's a longbow and a short bow. Mine's a longbow, but it's
Fire
it is a
didn't
short
hurt it.
bow. In the bow, I use the longbow when I can, but if I have to carry it around like through a dungeon or something, I would take the short bow normally. But I can use a longbow here, and someone can borrow the short bow.
Someone can borrow the short bow.
There's at least 20 arrows with each bow.
What's the damage on a short bow?
Actually, 2 dozen, 24. What?
What's the
Die
damage?
six.
Damage
Die
in short
six.
bow would be die 6 plus plus your dex bonus or maybe even your strength bonus. I don't know. Probably your dex.
My short bow
Dex
does
bonus.
die 6 plus 2.
But I wouldn't have proficiency, right? Or I can't remember. Do proficiencies extend to all?
I don't know if short bows are martial weapons or not. You may not even be able to use one.
I can because I'm an elf.
Yep.
Long bows are martial. I don't think short bows are.
Short bows might not be.
You can probably use a crossbow.
I don't own any. A
Maybe-
short bow is a simple ranged weapon. It's not a martial melee weapon or a martial ranged weapon. A longbow is a martial ranged weapon. Sharp bow is just a simple ranged weapon. So is a light crossbow.
Just a simple crossbow.
So short bows are okay?
Narrows all over the world.
I don't
So
have
if
a
it's a
short
simple
bow.
weapon,
I
could
go in
get
dungeon.
proficiency.
Simple weapon, you would have proficiency.
Okay, I'll borrow it then.
Okay. Let's go down there and teach them the meaning of the word pin cushion. Is that one word?
You have some arrows to go along with it.
2 dozen.
2 dozen. All right.
Pin cushion, help me. Pin cushion man.
Pin cushion, because
Oh,
he's
shells, wardrobe, shoes, boots, leather, armor, chainmail, 3 shields, 3 long swords, 3 short swords, 1 short bow, 1 long bow, 12 dozen arrows. Is
12
it a
dozen
portable
arrows.
hole? there's
One short bow.
A short bow and a long bow in the portable hole.
And those are just what? Excess stuff from various things?
I'm just looking at the list of what was in there to begin with.
That's the list of what was in there to begin with. Okay.
Were
Plus,
there
it's
any,
got my stuff in there, which I keep a separate list of.
were there any staffs?
Actually, I don't think I have a spare staff in there. That's something I've failed to do.
I don't know if it came equipped with staves or not.
I had small hammers, spring axes. Well, fine. STAF. F finds nothing.
Well, there may not have been any staves.
No staffs. Pole, 10-foot pole. There's 10-foot pole. There's a pole. There's poles, plural. I don't know the difference between poles and staves.
The 10-foot
Well, we'll
poles,
touch
I
it with
believe,
the,
are less hardy, smaller diameter. So 3 o'clock on day 62, I guess.
That was day 63.
And Kime has mixed up her barrels of vinegar and some baking soda ones. And did you try making lye?
Yes. Ash and soap and
And threw in some rotten milk to make bleach?
indubitably.
Make bleach?
No, they made bleach out of like ashes and stuff, but added spoiled milk to help whiten cloth. Was a secret for a long time. Made some of the brightest white fabrics in the ancient times. Rotten milk.
Rotten milk. Yes. Dump my
Basically, those fabric guys would just soak fabric in any damn thing.
Makes sense. Milk is white, so it makes it whiter.
No, it was the They replaced it with an acid later on. I forget which it was.
Boric.
Well,
Boring acid.
boring. Boring.
I
Boring.
didn't say boring.
So we've all long rested. I have my fully spelled up.
Wait, we've long rested? I have to do an official long rest. Did
Long
we
rest?
pass the eclipse?
No.
Okay.
Long rest.
3 o'clock in the morning, you come back down again.
It's 3 a.m. and we're not lonely.
It's 3 a.m.
Rest taken.
And what do we have that might help people in the way of magic?
My 3 o'clock brain.
I need to make a staff. I need to. How hard it would be to make a staff some wood around here, huh?
Well, we got some poles, but John says they're crappy wood.
Yeah, well, thinner, not as good as could be.
Bow sticks, maybe.
Well, I wouldn't carry around a bow stick, but not a staff.
I don't know if it helps to fight from horseback. We're probably not trained to fight from horseback.
It'll look
I'm trained to
cooler.
fight from anywhere.
It will look cooler. It's a phantom steed, Derek.
Yeah, we can trample him with the phantom steed. All right, I'm at maximum hit points and I got all my key points. And that's the key thing.
And you can be in, well, no, you can't be in Biggin because I need concentration for the elemental.
I'll be right back. My pizza has arrived.
Yeah, I
Pizza!
don't want to
Pizza!
get within 30 feet of it yet.
Pizza, how dare you?
Well, it may get within 30 feet of you.
Well, that's what I mean. You know, I can retreat as it approaches. It would be hard for it to do that. And with a longbow, you know, I probably am going to have a hell of a lot more range than 30 feet for a buffer. From Timidor to everybody. What?
Initiative.
What?
Oh, initiative, I guess.
Well, I think we need it at some point.
Beagle goes fifth on 5.
So what do we got for pumping up people extra hit points and things?
Oh, you got some like good berries if anyone needed to heal.
No, I mean, didn't somebody have something that put somebody up
Oh,
point?
Pizza
yeah,
boy.
Yeah.
So is that a thing we still have or is that not?
I think the +5, I don't know if now that we've done the long rest, if that was still,
Where did that come from?
Have to
Who
wait
had it?
till Stroop.
it came from Stroop.
Stroop.
He cast it
Okay.
on, I
So
think.
that's
3
why
people.
nobody's speaking up because Stroop is not here.
Yes. He cast it on the
Pizza
3
boy.
closest to him.
It's your pizza boy all across the nation. Pizza boy. Cheese and crust and meaty sensation. Bard, they want
Yes.
they want extra hit points. Can you provide them now after a long rest?
Or maybe
Um,
before the long rest and then
Or
get it.
might they still have them?
I can do an aid spell, which lasts for 8 hours. How long is the long rest?
8 hours.
Oh. Yeah, if
This
I want to
aid spell
expend
helps
this,
one person?
3 people.
Okay.
3,
Well,
sir.
you could certainly use it or do it.
Yeah, I mean, if you want.
Well, as a precaution, yeah, why not? But I expect, to be able to take this guy out from a distance. We shouldn't even have to worry about our hit points.
From a distance.
But, you never know what's going to happen.
Right.
I
Well,
also
do you want me to do it or not?
I
Yeah,
also can cast false life on somebody.
if I have to go in there, but then again, I might have the mental problem. So I'm going to have the rope on me too, in case I decide for some fucked up reason to run in there and stun it or something like that. I'll have the rope on me.
Is 5 points enough, or do you want 10?
Make it easy on yourself.
I mean, I got 3 slots either way, second level or third level. I'll go second level. I'll give you 5. Save the
Okay.
third level slots. So who all wants them?
I want them.
And 2 more?
I guess I'd take them.
Yeah.
What about the kitty?
Well, if somebody else doesn't want them, Kitty's normally up front with me, so
Yeah. Give him the kitty.
Time,
Yeah, it says
Sagan,
choose up to
and
3
Kitty get the
creatures.
boost, and they'll be up front fighting.
What's this
That's
false life
right.
do, Tim?
False life gives you temporary hit points. One
How long?
die- 1 hour.
1 hour. So it could cast it up where you can cast it because it might not work down here.
It's Necro. Was Necro? I think we were able to cast Necro down there, weren't we?
We're having trouble with
Can't seem to
conjuration.
do divination or conjuration.
Yeah.
But we could do Necro, I believe. I think Stroop did some Necro.
He did.
I don't think I was able to do necrotic damage.
No, not
No,
damage.
but you were able to cast the spell.
Necro spell.
Oh, yes, necromancy. Yes.
How many hit points does false life give you?
False life gives you 1 die 4 plus 4, unless there's a problem with this other stuff also being temporary hit points. I don't know.
I believe we determined last time that it was not actually
they're
temporary.
not considered temporary.
Then I can give you 1 die 4 plus 4 hit points of temporary stuff.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Well, just before we just before we start attacking, I guess,
Okay.
since we can do it down there.
Okay.
Where do you
die-
want to set up your barrows, Kime?
Well, definitely up at the.
I mean, if you look at where you are right now, there's about a
Mhm.
12-foot drop, and
Mhm.
then a 12-foot drop, and then another 12-foot drop into the blue area, but it's all downhill.
Yeah. I think I will go on the second, go down to the first 12.
Down to here.
Yeah, and start pouring it from there.
Well, you could set them up and pour them later, or Vigo could pour them, hiding in the back.
Well, you can just,
I can set them up right now for where we'd
Well, I mean, if you pour them right away, then they'll have a longer time to take effect.
Yeah,
Yeah,
splash this
You're
area
hoping
here.
it soaks into all the stuff and
yeah. Well, I want some like up towards the north part where the monk went up and over last time, and then I want some position to pour down to the main dark blue stuff too.
Okay, I mean, most of any runoff will go down into the dark blue area.
Well, then let's put them onto the top here so that they pour into the,
Okay, so if you were dumping them right from here,
yeah.
you could get that area to the north, and then all the rest would pretty much run south.
We haven't been down here, have
Cool.
we?
I don't
where
know where here is.
Where I'm circling.
we haven't been in that far. I think we went in the bottom part. Who went in that bottom part and went up to the
What part is he circling?
lower
It looks
right?
like a lake.
Oh yeah, you ran down.
Is that a lake?
You
It's
ran down
water.
there. There were some more ropers. Yeah, there's a little. Well, it's hardly a lake. It's like
It's a
pond.
pond. It's a low spot with water.
But there were
Yeah,
some ropers down
there were
there, so you
ropers
took
there.
off.
Okay.
They're
Okay.
still on the map, in fact.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
A
I
rope.
didn't hide them.
Are ropers sessile or are they they don't move or they move?
You didn't see them moving, but they are normally camouflaged.
Yeah, well, so we know there's a couple of them up north, at least if you get down to, I think they were over here.
Yeah. I think there's something like a roper that attacked me there.
So you might be able to like skirt the north wall or something and not have them attack you. I don't know what their reach is. But that's for later.
Can't each carry our individual spray bottle.
I'm gonna be bow shooting.
And you can't cast the fly spell, so I can't go crop dusting.
I can cast a fly spell if we know we need one. Is there some reason to think we needed one?
I don't know, how tall is this cavern?
There's various heights, but it's about
rope could
60
probably reach
feet
up there and
above
get
the
me.
blue.
How much?
It's about 60 feet above the blue, but the
Down
deep
the yard.
I don't know if the
No,
reach
I
of a
could
roper
just
is.
walk on the ceiling.
Oh, there
Yeah,
you
you can walk on the ceiling.
Yeah.
yes, but he can carry like 3 ounces of
Oh,
sodium bicarbonate.
Not a barrel that weighs like 2 tons.
Well, can someone else put on his little slipper things and do that?
You have to be attuned,
Oh,
I
Yeah,
think.
Fly only lasts 10 minutes, and I don't know if there's any advantage to it.
Yeah, probably not.
And it's concentration, so I can't do it because I'm concentrating on Mr.
Okay, so I'm
Elemental.
assuming you're all coming down to be pretty much where you're positioned right now.
I need an elemental.
Kym has set up her barrels. Elemental, huh? What kind of
Medium
element?
elemental. He's
What
maybe
kind you want?
um, I guess he's just gonna be bashing, so earth is probably best.
Okay. Here's an earth elemental.
Mushrooms will grow in the earth.
Or do you want her again?
I don't care.
Well, we'll use the new one because that's got a round base.
Earth elemental.
From Kenner. By Minim.
All right.
Does
So
a slam
there's-
attack.
There's no chance they go wild.
Doesn't say anything about that.
They're
Can
not
they
like
use-
girls.
But they
You
used
call, you call forth elemental spirit manifest in an occupied space you see in range, corporeal form, uses that stat block. You can cast when you cast spell, choose an elemental, earth, air, fire, water. Creature resembles a bipedal form wreathed in the chosen element, which determines certain traits of the stack block. When creature disappears when it drops to 0 hit points. Creature is an ally to you and your companions in combat. The creature shares your initiative count, but it takes its turn immediately after yours. It obeys your verbal commands. No action required by you. If you don't issue any, it takes a dodge action and uses its move to avoid danger. That's all it says.
Okay, I guess
And it says it's medium elemental, armor class 11 plus my spell level. So it's 14 and has 50 hit points. Speed 40. And it's resistant against let's see if it's a earth
against monk
elemental.
attacks.
It's resistant against piercing and slashing.
Okay, and how big was it?
It's medium elemental, which I think could be up to 9 foot tall. So it's
Oh.
you know,
I'll put it at 8 because the earth elementals are a little shorter and dumpier than the
a
other.
little squattier. And it
There-
lasts for hour or something. Let me look. Where'd you go? Spells over here. Lasts for an hour.
All right. Any other precautions? Mr. Roop. Okay.
I've mage armored.
Ah. A fine spell.
And I'm gonna give the monk 6 extra points. Oh, temporary hit points.
Sounds good. Okay. How do you want to start?
Huh? Yes, we dump.
I'll go down there until I see it.
Dump the
Start dumping the
barrels.
barrels.
Oh, yeah. Good idea.
Okay. Sodium bicarbonate mixture, all the vinegar stuff you could, corn syrup vinegar you could dig out, and what you think is lye.
It's wood ash drippings.
Whoosh. And yeah, it starts flowing down, some of it absorbing into the ground, and seems to run a little quicker once it actually reaches the blue area. It's not absorbing as much into it. Seems to kind of skimming. Kitty. Just saw the kitty. All right. And let me zoom in a little on this area. And
Elementals immune to exhaustion, frightening, paralyzation, petrification, poisoning, or being unconscious.
let me hear those again.
Exhaustion,
No problem.
frightened,
No problem.
paralyzation,
Well, that-
petrification.
yeah. Okay.
Petrification is listed twice. I don't
Well,
know.
I like petrification.
I tone already.
Poisoning and unconsciousness. Apparently,
Okay.
those are condition immunities.
But not charm.
Doesn't say anything about charm.
Sounds good. All right. And do we have an initiative for the elemental?
It comes on mine right after
Oh,
me.
that's right. Comes right after. Yeah. He's a Vogelfest.
Mhm.
Sounds good. Okay, you start dumping. Whoosh.
We're waiting for the big boy.
Everybody's
I got-
up there dumping.
Arrow knocked.
Okay. Um, since you started dumping it towards the east, almost immediately, you see this guy who was hiding amongst the mushrooms because he's immediately moving when that stuff appears.
He was lying in wait.
So he starts moving up, but since he's monster two, he'll go after Ursa. But you do see him.
What is it? A roper?
By 9:30,
Okay,
maybe earlier.
where you
He's-
going?
What?
I thought Joyce was talking.
Joyce was talking. But I muted myself so I could talk to her, and I'm done talking to her.
Oh, okay. Yes,
You can
this
go
thing,
play musics, but you don't
this
need to
thing-
know.
this thing looks like it's got mushrooms stalked like eggs, legs, and sort of center maul, and then I don't know, Gatling guns, and some sort of long tentacles.
Oh, it's cute.
But
It's
it is Ursa
RoboCop in dungeon form.
Robo fun guy.
Rogofun. It's Ursa's to do.
So all the other creatures were resistant to damage as well, right?
I don't know about other
Magical
creatures.
damage.
You were doing damage to all the mobile creatures.
Ursa seems to be strangely far back on the map.
Ursa could easily be up by Scroop.
Yes. Well,
Is that where the owl is, though, way back there by that bone pond?
Well, she's watching our behind, so I'll
Right.
put her there.
Okay.
If anything comes up from behind us, she's gonna like fly over to me.
Sounds good. So,
all right. Well, Ursa
I'll
will
leave her.
try the sacred flame on that Gatling gun guy.
sounds good. That's a saving throw, or is that a roll to hit?
It's a saving throw, deck saving throw.
Deck saving throw. 13?
That fails.
Okay. Then you'll do some damage.
It will be 8 points of radiant.
He didn't like that.
Okay.
Group,
One moment.
one moment.
At the moment.
And you said my spell works down here.
Probably.
I will send the chill of the grave towards it.
All right. Saving throw. Roll to hit.
No, I rolled a hit.
Okay.
Have to pull a dice out.
Of your behind,
7, 18.
18 hits.
For 9 points of necrotic damage.
Twist, twist.
You see one of its long tentacles wither, turn black, break. All righty. Is that all Scroops to do?
Yeah, that'll do for now.
Okay. Monster 2. Well, 17 will walk up. This one, which is hiding in the back, will move up. Oh, sorry. 10, 20. It'll go right about here. This one will wake up. He'll rush up. This one starts coming this way, but then Sorry, I'll pause so you can see him. He was hiding back here. But he'll run up. He'll run a little south of the liquid. And so he'll spend his movement coming around, and then he's out of sight.
Is that the one that we were fighting before, the big guy?
Big guy is already standing right there, isn't he?
Oh, so you're using a different figure for the big guy you used last time, right?
I'm using a different figure.
Okay, but it's the same guy.
No, he's a big mushroomy guy. Could be the same. He might have configured differently.
Okay.
Okay, so 17 will aim his little weird, fungi tubey things towards Kime, and he just sort of spits out these little barbs. A whole,
Verbal barbs.
not verbal barbs. He shoots out a whole bunch of like little dart type things. So these are row to hit. Do you have a shield currently, Kime?
Well, I guess
Or were you
probably
about to shoot?
probably not, because I would be going to shoot after dumping barrels.
Okay, so what's your armor class?
It is 17 without the shield.
Okay. So it's shooting 6 of these quill type things at you. Miss. Miss. Nat 20. Miss. Miss. Nat 20 again. Nice.
John's got that nat 20 dice.
20 points of piercing damage plus 6 points of poison. 26 points of damage. But not a poisoning condition. Okay. The gas spore bag will hit the area. And its area is, let me get out my measurement. Does not reach Stroop, but it will hit Kime, Vigo, Sagan, Vogo, and Tim. So this is a saving throw versus poison. Poison. So Kime, first saving throw versus poison.
16.
16 saves, no damage.
What do we add for saving throws?
Constitution probably for
The
poison.
Constitution save. Okay, that's 18.
18 saves. How's the elemental versus poison? Immune?
Immune.
Okay, I'll do Vigo. Vigo's okay. Sagan, you might be immune to poison. I don't know.
I'm not until 10th level, but I rolled 15 plus 3 is 18.
Just as good as being immune. And Vogo Kitty.
Uh, 15 plus nothing for con, so 15.
15's good. He's fine.
It's like a lingering cloud, so we have to make the save every round we're in it.
No, it looks like it's settling quite quickly. This was
Okay.
that green stuff you encountered earlier that
Okay.
was animating
stuff.
bones.
Yeah, that's what I was
And
gonna say.
The big guy will fly him up. I'm going to shrink him a bit, but he is bigger than that. He'll climb up, and
How tall is the ceiling here?
the ceiling's big enough.
Oh, I thought this guy was huge.
Well, he is pretty big. This isn't the 28 footer. This was more like 15 feet.
So the big guy we were after was the one that ran past.
ran
No.
past.
No, that was a little guy.
Oh,
Yeah, little fun guy. He looked about the right shape though.
yeah, he was the right shape. He was here and he ran over here.
Yeah, he took the long way around the wet splash.
The long way around it.
And okay, the big guy, 15-footer, will take 2 swings at the element.
Elemental's AC 14, I think I said.
14.
Okay,
14.
so 14 will hit, and 14 will hit again. These are big bludgeoning attacks. 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Okay. Did it take half from bludgeoning?
Did it take half of what?
No, I mean, I thought you said it had resistance for piercing or regular
Piercing and
weapons.
slashing, it says.
Slashing.
Oh, so not bludgeoning. So full
Not
damage.
bludgeoning. Full damage.
Ooh. All right. Okay, Kime.
I will shoot at the one that hit me with the barbs.
Okay. It's down about 12 feet.
Let's see, 12 plus 9, so I'm guessing that'll hit.
That'll hit.
Uh-huh. Oh, you get down, get down. And 6 plus 4, so 10 points. Second one is 8 plus 9, 17.
That hits.
8, 4. That's 7 points.
Sounds good. Kitty?
Kitty will, I guess, run up and come
It
up.
could jump high enough to hit the gas bag, or it could go after the Umber Hulk looking thing.
We can try to go after the
Or
gas.
it could go after 34, but it would have to jump down there into the mushroom.
It'll go over for the gas bag one.
He's gonna climb up on the elemental.
He certainly could.
Claw right up his back. Ooh, 18 plus something here. Ouch.
That'll hit. What's the
5.
saving throw? If you knock it prone, you'll basically pluck it out of the air.
Yeah, it's strength to save DC 11.
No, the kitty's actually hanging in the air from the back. And it's spinning around. But you can do the regular bite damage
Okay. Dex
or
6.
claw damage, I guess.
Yeah, it's claw damage. Um, 8 points.
Okay. Sagan.
I guess I'll attack the big guy here. I'll drop my bow and go wade into him since he's here. Yeah, that'll probably hit. What am I?
You're a monk?
Don't I know?
Do we
this?
know what it takes to hit him?
I'm about to find out if, well, this is almost certainly going to hit. Otherwise, we need to run.
But I can't.
Yeah, I'm actually plus. Yeah, okay, so that's 26.
Retroactively, did you want to cast Detect Magic when you were up above?
On what?
You did find a bit of treasure last time.
Well, we would have checked it, sure, but what was the treasure? Let me see. It says we have shiny metal harnesses. We've got parchment, teleportation circle, black portal, under 50-foot chain link ladder, spider silk tents, blast folder ring. There's a ring. Dead dwarf staff. Oh, dead dwarf had a staff.
What?
Surprise!
I suspect you would have taken that.
Yeah, I would have, even if it isn't magic.
Two chests of mushrooms.
Dwarf staffs are only 4 feet.
I
So
don't know what else. What thing are we looking at that I haven't read here?
No, it was just something that George said that reminded me.
That we took something?
Yes,
There's a ring.
yes.
Wait, cook.
The ring is magic.
And the staff.
The staff is longer than I said.
And the leather folder. None of those pages or anything.
Afraid not.
Okay, well, so we had a magic ring that
Yeah.
okay, and we would have then in which case we would have done identify on it as well if somebody wants to like get it identified.
That's what I was thinking. As I said,
I'm thinking that retroactively as well. Or I was thinking it retroactively.
I will be thinking of it.
I would have been thinking it. I am now thinking I had been thinking that because you know,
I thought it.
if there's anything interesting in those pages of stuff, you know, that tells us like that, you know, it's certain death down here, we wouldn't have come down here.
Golden illusion.
funny on page 17.
It
Don't
says,
go down
"Don't
there."
attack the giant mushroom man." Ho ho ho!
He
Oh,
gets
no,
angry.
There was a comma. Don't attack the giant mushroom. Man,
Man,
Man.
okay. And this is
what did we find out about this ring?
something.
Check my underwear. It holds the answer to all the important questions.
Wow!
Underwear does.
Ring of
That's
underwear.
right.
I didn't think your underwear held anything important.
Had his name and address. Could be
That's
a
true. We get home that way.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I can't just drag a clipping file into the message chat without it going in as a attachment. How lame.
Is it just text?
It is just text. But
Well,
I'm not sure people will be able to open the file.
copy and paste the text.
I'm doing
It
that.
says potential security issue detected. I'm going to cancel this.
Yes, probably
I
they don't
didn't.
like that I threw a file. Here's the ring.
Oh,
One
it's
charge.
expedition retreat.
Once per day, it will recharge during an eclipse. As an action, that should read, sorry, wearer is able to cast a limited expeditious retreat spell. It lasts only 1 minute. You use your bonus action to take the dash action.
Well,
This was on the dwarf miner who managed to escape a little further than his buddies did.
So it gives a bonus action of dash, essentially,
I
right?
wonder why.
Once a day.
probably it would be best for Stroop to have it, so when we all run away, he can keep up.
That's true.
That is why I was reminded of it. Stroop said he couldn't move fast enough. I went, oh, wait, he might.
And the dwarf staff can be a suitable staff.
Sure.
Okay, then I'm attacking with the staff instead, and I rolled a 26, so that hits.
Open that with
We
that.
don't have confirmation of that.
No, we got
Oh, well, okay, I'm waiting for confirmation of it. Does 26 hit?
Not with that staff.
Mm-mm.
What?
Yes, that hits.
All right, that's 11 points. And I'll do it again. This time I get 20.
20 hits.
Okay. And that would be another 11 points. And I'll spend a key point and let's see if he's susceptible to stunning. Make a saving throw versus con. Oh wait, I can only spend one key point a turn? Or no, I can spend as many as I
No,
want.
I saw a monk spend 8 of them last night.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll spend a key point to try to stun him. That's a DC 15 con.
Yeah, he seemed to have stunned him.
All right. So he's stunned until the end of my next turn. Now that he's stunned,
How much damage did he take? Or
so
wasn't
far
that part of a
22.
flurry? You're only stunned during the flurry of blows, right?
No, this is any attack.
No, okay.
Okay, so that's 22, and he's stunned. Now am I like at an advantage?
He's down, so you get advantage on the attack.
Right, let me get my notes up here so I
I
can.
believe your stun knocks him prone.
Okay, I use one for this, and I'm using one for flurry as well, and there'll be an advantage. So here we go. That's a natural 20. So that'll be, this is D6 though, or 2 of them though, right? Yeah, okay. And just plus 5 ones. So that would be 9 and 14.
14 does not hit.
No,
14 damage.
14 damage from the natural 20.
But you
And
said
the
it
next
in
one
your,
is,
you said it in your questioning to hit voice.
I rolled 219, so that will also hit for 10.
But which
And-
19 would you like better?
Let's see. And he can make saving throw versus strength twice. Or if he fails either one of those, I'll knock him off the cliff.
What's the DC on the saving throw?
15.
He doesn't seem to move.
All right. And he saved that twice?
I rolled twice. He didn't move.
Okay. All right. Excellent. I'm done. I did a bunch of damage and I'm done.
Right. I've lost my initiative. There we go. Time 7. NPC 1. Who's NPC 1?
We don't have any NPCs,
Which
do we?
NPC
Oh,
one you ask?
I see. Timidor then.
Timidor puts the fireball about here. So that it's 20 feet south of this guy, so it'll hit him. It'll also go around the corner and hit anybody that's hiding there because I saw him run over there. And it'll also go 20 feet out, down here. And it'll also cover people except for I'm sculpting around my buddies Kime and Elemental and
Okay.
we go
So it'll hit all 4 of these guys.
30 points or 30 points or half.
And the
At least
DC.
the fourth guy might have run further than he thought.
And the DC.
Well, he can't run. I mean, if he's still in that little cubby hole corner.
30 points. And the DC.
DC is the 15.
Gatling boy is gone. Gas bag boy is burned. He went up. Whoosh.
kitty fall down from?
Big guy on his side seems to have burned around crispy. Fried mushrooms, Stroop,
Num 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 num.
and possibly the guy who ran around the corner, but it's hard to say.
Would you do it for a Scooby snack?
Rookie. Sounds good. Corny has not seen anybody coming. Monster 1, NBC 2, Vigo. Vigo is Vigo doesn't see a target, so I'm not going to make Vigo waste anything. Top of the round, Ursa.
Well, I don't have a target either. So I'll just pop down here and cure wounds on Kaimi at second level. Plus
What are you casting at second level?
cure wounds. Does it work?
Cure wounds?
Yeah.
Yeah, cure wounds will work.
Yeah, 13 points, Kaimi.
And remember, you can heal back that extra 5 points.
I'm not quite to the point where I'm close to that yet, but I will squirrel that away.
All righty. Stroop.
True.
I don't have a target either.
Go down and find one.
Oh no. I can't get over there that fast.
You can walk on that ceiling.
He's
And
walking,
anticipate our forward movement.
dancing on the ceiling.
I will move up.
Okay. It is 12 foot down there, so it is a bit of a climb.
So does he get to
Better
walk
measure.
down sideways on the wall then too? Like going down?
Yep.
That's just
Okay.
weird.
He can do his regular movement down the side of the cliff while walking, but it is 12 feet though.
Show off.
I should
Okay.
still be able to make it about that far.
I believe so. No monsters were harmed in round 2. Time.
Well, that's too bad.
I don't see any buddy either. What is looking down at my barrel of fun juice there? Does it look like it's doing anything?
Well, it's not like dissolving mushrooms or anything, but
I
But
wouldn't
it's still
expect
just
it to
soaking in.
yeah, I mean, I just put the splash area down basically, and it ran down into that upper blue area. But a
Is
lot
that
of
what that
it
yellow
here,
is? I thought that was fireball stuff.
Nope,
Sorry, had a phone call.
the fire also burned away some of the mushrooms up here as well.
What's been going on? I missed stuff.
All the foes, those 4 that raced out once the dumping began, seem to have been obliterated by fire.
Including the big guy?
The big guy went down pretty easily. He
I
got
Yeah, those
told
are
just to
pretty good,
torch
so
the
pretty
whole
good.
thing.
hammered upon and then fireballed.
So he took fireball damage this time?
I don't
Yeah.
think it was the same one. Because the other one was like 28 feet tall or something, wasn't it?
28 feet tall.
Big ass mushroom, yeah.
Yeah, so the one that crawled up here and was smacking at the elemental wasn't that big.
No, he was more like 15 feet tall.
So that means the
That's
other
why
one's
he could-
still down there.
That's why he could step up and fight you in that ledge area.
What's Kime doing?
The
Kind
elemental would have pounded on things if necessary, but if they've all been dead, I don't have to worry about the elemental pounding on things.
but still, the elemental could have climbed down and start clearing away mushrooms or something.
If we're gonna do that, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, we gotta find them.
there were no more creatures, and you got 6 seconds.
Well, I guess elemental will walk down there and just see if the big guy's coming.
He's the big guy.
Okay. Sounds good. Then Kime basically did searching. Sagan.
Oh, I pick up my bow and I'll activate my ring, and then I'll come down here. I'll jump here. Do I see anything?
Okay. Use one charge.
Yeah, that's because I'm using my action to do that more or less.
So you use the action. Okay. Yeah, you still see the thick growth, but yes, now that you're down a little more, there is a little more area here. A bit of chunkiness. A bit of corridor back there. Yeah, and you see a little door buried amongst the mushrooms because of your high passive perception.
Could you show me where the door is? Where is it? Circle it with a
little
light.
door at the edge of the blackness.
At the edge of the black.
Tiny little door? You talking?
Here?
Yeah.
Here? Okay.
Oh, that would be the direction that little one ran.
Why didn't we fry the little one?
Well,
Didn't
if it was still around on that side.
is the other one dead there, got fried?
Yes, and you do see some fried mushroom right about here.
Well,
I ate it on my pizza.
all right. Let's see. Where was that? These are 5-foot squares or 10?
5-foot squares.
5, 10, 15, 20.
It is really dark blue in this little cavern that you've
25, 30, 35, 40.
Do we want to go get the main big door first?
Well, I just want to see if I can clear up a little more of this darkness by getting closer. Can I?
Well, it's up against the wall, I think.
Yeah, it's up against the wall.
Oh, okay.
There's a little doorway built into the wall.
But there's no creatures that are hiding in this area behind the stone.
I'm sure. How would you know what's behind the stone? The edge
Well,
of the
getting
darkness is a stone wall. But
Where's
there's
the
a little
monk
door.
gone? The monk's out of sight again.
Yeah, I might not be able to do this actually because of the rope. I'll be about here. My turn will end if I can't find anything to shoot. Even if it did find something to shoot, my turn is done because I used my ring.
Timidor.
No,
I'll tell everyone what I see, which is not a lot, and the door. About the door.
Are we gonna go around go and like get to that big door we've been wanting to get to?
We're going to try to find the big guy first and take him out. That way we can handle
So
other
we're
things at
gonna
our leisure.
Stand here and wait.
Well, if the big guy doesn't come out, then we're going to have to go in a little bit deeper and maybe flush him out. Or I'll go in a little bit deeper and flush him out. And you guys wait up here with arrows. Just
Why
keep
don't
me
we-
in sight.
He's not out and about. We could just go to the door.
Because I think that big guy is cultivating these things and I want to take him out.
Well, yeah, but if he's not gonna show himself, we can't shoot him.
Well, we won't know that for a round or two.
Then I guess we're just waiting.
Then it's NPC 1 or Timidor's turn, or Monster 1 or NPC 2's turn, or Vigo's turn.
Okay, if Timidor skips his turn, Vigo will skip
Well,
his.
Timidor is holding an arrow shot
Okay,
in case, big guy shows up.
okay, and then I wanted to say Umber Hulk.
And
Element.
Earth Elemental holding his attack as well in case the big guy shows up.
Okay,
So I'm holding.
sounds good. Vigo's got nothing to do, I guess. Vigo will sneak on down here and just hide with a bow ready.
Got more barrels to spill?
We spilled our barrels. We shot our wad.
They dumped all that.
Okay.
It's trickling.
And Ursa again.
I mean, we don't
What were
really.
you saying about the blue light?
The mushrooms do produce a bit of glowing blue.
Okay.
I mean, we don't need to kill this thing. We wanted to go and get what's in this doors, and
I'm going to cast a daylight spell starting here.
Okay, and the range?
60 feet, and it's a 60-foot radius.
Okay, well, that'll light up that big area then. 60 feet, yeah, pretty much illuminates, most of the central part of the map. And let's see, whoops, hit the wrong button. Let's see, 60 feet from there. Do walls and stuff get blocked? Does it wrap around?
That's a good question. Let me read the description.
I mean, you might be able to get the northeastern corner where those ropers were.
A 60-foot radius sphere of light spreads out from a point you choose within range. The sphere is bright light and sheds dim light for an additional 60 feet. If you choose a point on an object you are holding or one that isn't being worn or carried, the light shines from the object, completely covering the affected object with an opaque object such as a bull or helm, blocks the light. If any of the spell's area overlaps with an area of darkness created by a spell of 3rd level or lower, the spell that creates the darkness is dispelled. So it's saying it's emanating from a point, so I have to assume that it gets blocked by pillars and such.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember how that rule went, with line of sight. I mean, it's light, so it seems like it's coming from that point. It's not like a gas that's expanding out. So I think it's shining.
Well, it does say if you cover it with an opaque object, it blocks the light.
Oh,
So
okay.
I gotta imagine anything opaque will block the light from particular areas.
I'm blocking the light.
Okay, so you're casting shadows long as spikes behind you, but you do not illuminate the northeastern corner where the ropers were.
No.
And does daylight also do damage?
If you're vulnerable to damage, like a vampire.
Okay. And how long does daylight hang around?
Half a day.
Daylight, 1 hour.
Daylight come.
And me wonder,
True.
come Mr. Teleman, tell me banana.
So it's 60-foot bright radius and another 60-foot dim light.
Oh,
So
nice. Well,
I can finally see in the darkness.
you can, But-
Um,
not in the northeast corner.
oh yeah, we'll see about that.
No, you won't.
No, I won't. I don't really have anything to do at the moment, so
Sounds
I
good.
will just be prepared.
Monster 2, none move. Kime.
Well, I think we should just go over that door. But I guess I will come down here with my bow ready. And
Held action on the bow.
held action on if a hostile critter comes. I will
Within
shoot-
range. Within
Yeah.
bow range.
Yes, I will shoot it. Shoot it real
Kitty
good.
Wampus? Kitty Wampus.
Kitty Wampus is gonna come on over and down here and hang out by me,
Sounds
rubbing
good.
up against my leg. Kitty love me.
Second.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, that's about half my movement rate. See?
You do not, but once you enter into the thick blue area,
Yeah.
saving throw, wisdom.
It wasn't wise to come in here.
It might be wise to retreat.
Might
Is
be.
he at-
That's
is
what
he
the
at the
half
end
my
of-
tickets were.
Is he at the end of his rope yet?
Let's see. 50 feet. Depends on
16.
who's got the end. 16 saves, but there was definitely some sort of psychic impression being placed into your head to lie down.
But I don't know from whence it comes.
Yeah, that was right about where you were the last time. So
From the blue area.
I mean, it's not
Yeah,
coming
for
from
the
the
light.
south or the north or the west or the east. It's just somewhere.
under your feet.
Let's run away from there and let's go to that door.
You
Yeah, I
feel it in
guess
your
that's-
brain.
They're not going to show themselves. Might as well go back.
It's like, all right, you just stay there. We don't need to hurt you. You know,
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
you
35,
mushrooms
40.
understand common.
Oh, might as well dash with my actions then.
Well, you might
the
run into
mushroom
some
people
ropers.
in Sparta land were telepathic.
What?
The mushroom people who are part of the Sparta land culture, they're telepathic. They understood most languages naturally.
You may want to swing wide to the north, avoid where those ropers were.
Oh, so you ran where the ropers were? I missed you even moving in there.
Yes, I
I thought you
dashed
moved-
up to that point.
I thought you moved down into the blue this turn.
Good.
Moved down 25 and then I came back 25 and then I moved another 50 with a dash action.
Oh, okay. Well, then your perception will note, once you're in this area, will note the ropers who are hanging a boot the same area they were before. Well, fungi ropers, not real ropers.
I
Are
see.
any of them Mr. Ropers?
Did I
No,
notice
but
them before I
Mr.
got
Roper.
this far in?
No, their one trick is very good camouflage.
Very good. Then away
Does-
it worked.
Do they pop into my
That's-
range so I can shoot them?
NPCs once, yeah, I call out where the ropers are.
No, he noticed this in them, but they haven't moved yet.
Yes, but I know, I mentioned them now.
He
Ropers!
just did mention them. So
And what sort of damage did these ropers do last time?
I don't think any of them hit him.
Oh, okay. So we don't know what ropers do.
And Kime, technically, you don't see the ropers yet. You just
Okay.
heard that they're there. You
All
could
right,
take
so
a
who's
blind
NPC?
shot, though.
Who's NPC one?
What
Nobody.
is not? Timidor.
Okay, and
That's
that's
just
Timidor.
a generic initiative list.
Okay. Then Timidor, your turn.
I hear that there's ropers. When I look over there, do I see ropers?
You hear
can
there are
do a
3
perception
ropers.
roll, but they haven't moved yet. So perception at disadvantage.
Perception at disadvantage. That's a 7 and a 6. So that's probably not going to see him.
But blindly, you can attack at disadvantage because Sagan did say he was kind of surrounded by ropers.
3 ropers.
Well, then I'll shoot an arrow into anything that looks like it might be a roper in disguise.
Okay, you can take a shot at disadvantage.
Why do I have to be disadvantaged?
Because it's like attacking an unseen foe.
Oh, I can't just shoot the biggest thing and hope it's him, or is that the disadvantage? Is I don't know the biggest thing is him.
Well, you can shoot, and the row is to determine whether you hit this creature.
It's a
Or it could shoot me and I'd catch it and throw it at a roper. No, that would take a key point.
16 with disadvantage? Nice.
I rolled a 14 and a 10, and I get a +6 on my arrow.
Nice. Yeah, that'll hit the one right in front of Sagan.
All right, die 6 plus 2. Oh, 3 points. Oh.
It's dead. No. All right.
What a mighty roll.
Hoodia.
Hoodia.
No. Mr. Stone Boy.
Stone Face Juggernaut.
Stone Face Juggernaut can go 40 feet, which puts him by the roper.
I guess the roper moved enough when it got hit with the arrow that Kime, you can take your held shot. Vigo can also take his held shot.
Ooh, I got a nat 20.
Vigo did quite well too.
So I roll the dice twice.
The damage dice, yes.
So that's 20 points.
Damn. 20-point arrow.
Ding!
20-point arrow? Wow.
Yeah, Mr. 3.
Well, I'd have a hard time deflecting all that.
So who else was shooting at him? Somebody else needed to shoot something?
Vigo shot. I took care of it.
Okay. I have the stone elemental got a 9 and a 20 something. So I assume 20 something hits. Does 9 hit?
9 to hit?
Yes, I rolled 9 to hit.
You got any pluses?
That is with pluses. I rolled a 2.
Okay, technically 9 misses.
Good, but the 20 something hits.
Oh yeah.
So one of his attacks hits, and he does 1 die 10 plus 8. He does 9 9 points. I roll another one. Fuck this.
Time
That's
for a new
enough.
dice.
That made paste of that roper.
Attic.
Fuck this.
All righty. Then we move down to
Go.
Vigo, who
No, I'm not done yet. I want to do my movement as well.
okay.
10, 20, 30, 35.
Okay. Then Vigo will go and hide back here and hold a arrow in case another one moves. Ursa,
And I'm calling up Hootie Owl.
Video.
who do you know? Across the USA.
Is he
Hootie
bringing
Owl
the blowfish?
Hey,
Hootie Owl will get all the way over to here where she will now watch that direction.
Okay. Ursa,
Ursa moved down the cliff and will hold a sacred flame.
hold a sacred flame until something moves.
Yep.
Okay. And Stroop.
Yeah, all right. Well, I will move a bit.
Can he be afraid of something behind him and do an expeditious retreat forward?
Have we
Oh, a
determined that I
cockroach!
am wearing the ring?
Yes, you're wearing the ring because you're the
Okay.
most likely one who can use it, I think.
It did require attunement. So whoever's got it, you're attuned to it.
Got it.
Well, that was my
Uh,
suggestion anyway. If somebody else has a better use for it.
No, I think that made plenty of sense.
Anyone else plan to bravely run away?
I believe Vigo automatically can use the bonus action to
Mhm.
dash.
Can
Hang
Vigo
on,
like
I'm
hug that north
gonna-
wall and stay away from ropers?
Mm-hmm.
Vigo is hugging the north wall right now, staying away from rope.
Yeah, but did Vigo also gets like his extra Steefy extra dash?
Didn't, oh, well, Vigo didn't take it. Vigo moved up, hid with the bonus action.
Oh,
No, actually, I don't think he needs bonus action to hide. I think he just gets it. But he's lying in wait with his bow right here.
Well, I'm going to send a chill touch to the one by Sagan.
Technically, you can't see any of them, so you can't target them right now.
Oh. Even with the bright light?
right,
They're
like that back
camouflage,
here.
that's right.
Is down there, and camouflage is their only defense.
You can just dash and get over, because we're going
Yeah,
now.
Yeah,
And they
I'll
haven't moved
do that
yet.
instead. Let's see where.
Then is it Monster 2? Wait.
I'm just going to be up a little further, is all.
Okay. So you weren't holding an action or anything?
No.
Okay. So on Monster 2, they'll take their attacks on Sagan, and people who have their held actions will note them at that time. But first, the one to the left of Sagan will try to rope him. Well, it's not going to try to restrain him. It's going to try to slash him. Sorry.
Can both of them reach him?
Yes.
Roper's got a long reach.
How
And
long?
they have 3 roping attacks each.
I wouldn't be surprised if they had a roping reach of 60 feet. I wouldn't be surprised, but I haven't looked.
They don't. There were a 19. Does that hit?
Yeah.
Hey, all right. 9 points of slashing damage.
Hey, I'm almost
Wow.
down to my maximum.
Anybody? How embarrassing for you.
Yes.
Vigo take its action on the one behind Sagan. And surprise damage as well.
Oh, is it time for reactions?
Yes.
Okay, dex save for that guy. DC 15.
Same guy.
Yep.
That's probably the one you could easily see.
Yeah.
Ooh, failure, failure. It doesn't seem to be able to move very much.
Well, it's 13 points.
What did you just do? You hit something, this guy?
Sacred
or-
flame.
Sacred
No,
flame.
The other one,
On the
Which one?
26. Yep.
the one she can see. Yes. Okay, and I believe that was the only held actions, unless Kime also had. No, I think you attacked.
I used mine.
Okay. Then it is your turn then.
Alrighty. Well,
You can see the 26 one.
I can see the 26 one.
Yeah.
Well, then I will stay right where I'm at and I will shoot at said 26 one. Ooh. Let's see, 4 plus a 13.
13 hits.
13 hits.
13 hits.
Okay, 6 plus 4, 10.
10 is enough to finish it off. When all you got is a central pillar, it's all you can do is kind of shimmy.
It leaped. It's gone.
Well, then I guess I will move closer. Um, I'll stay right here.
Okay. Kitty ran up.
Kitty ran up and will just try to bite.
Bite rope.
Okay.
Well, it could still pounce too and try that, right?
Sure.
It can. It can see it because it's got its tentacles out, basically stretched onto Sagan.
Well, then that's going to try to do that. Ooh, 15 plus.
Sproing.
So 10 or 20, I mean, total.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay. 8 points.
Okay. And strength saving throw.
Yes.
10. What's it need? 11?
11.
Okay. It's hard to knock him prone, but you kind of bent him over.
Excellent. Well, I will bitey bite then.
As long as Kitty stays on top of him, he'll stay down.
Okay.
Sproing. Ha!
So for the bite, 23 will hit for
23 will hit.
6 plus 5. Oh, 10
Fresh
points.
mushroom. Mushroom helper.
Yeah,
Help
10
her,
more
help
points.
her mushroom. Help her to make a roper deal.
Nom nom.
Mr. Roper,
All right, Sagan.
is that thing essentially prone then?
It is essentially prone.
Okay, I'll attack it. And let's see. Ooh. Hoofy doofy doo. Does 12 hit?
12 hits.
Wow. All right, that's 9 points. Yeah, hit it again. Yes, I will. For 13.
13 will finish him.
Okay. No reason to flurry upon him. Wouldn't anyway. And I will move now. More. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. That's probably enough. I could have gone a bit more, but I moved a bit up here. So there you are.
Okay. There's a stone door there.
It's a stone door. Dun, dun, dun,
Dun,
dun,
dun, dun.
dun, dun.
Timidor.
Timidor will move some more across the floor. He can go.
Does not simply go through stone door.
Why does that simply prance through the mushrooms?
Since the monk managed to go there, I'll follow the same path and dash along, and I'll be able to get to about here. And
Machine through the shroom.
and Mr. Stone has a movement of 40.
Stone face juggernaut.
Stone face Juggernaut will do the 40 and get here. And the owl will move here and will hoot every time, every turn. So that I know if anybody tells her to go to sleep.
All righty. Monster 1 went. NPC 2, he got his thing out. Vigo.
Stand back.
20, 30,
Excuse me while I whip this out.
dash, and come down here and hug the wall by the door.
That's nice.
Okay. Ursa.
Ursa will dash. Let's see how far 60 feet will get me.
Dash it all.
Exactly. Right there. I'm done.
Okay. The growth of mushrooms is not too thick here, so there is regular movement. Speaking of regular movement, Stroop, have you had one today?
Well, I will dash as well.
Sounds
That'll
good.
be it.
Monster 2, Kime.
I will do that, fun dashing thing.
I need a dashing noise.
Like the pitter patter of little feet.
Do the Flintstone, starting the
Yeah,
the car thing.
Sounds good.
I'm taking notes.
Okay, who we up to? Kime moved.
Second.
Sagan.
So is the door locked?
we haven't checked yet.
I'm checking it now.
You can use your action to do a perception search.
I'll do that then.
All right, roll your perception.
I've rolled a 20. Isn't that nice?
It does seem locked in the way that you have like handles where it pulls out, but you can see between the cracks in the door that there is a metal bar that's slotted behind. So
So we need like mage hand or a thief or something like that.
mm,
I'm
something
done.
like that.
I don't think I've got any kind of roll that would do that.
But a thin sword might be able to do it.
Yeah. Like through the crack in the door.
But a mage hand should be able to reach through, right? Or does a mage
it.
hand have to be able to fit?
Mage
can
hand
fit.
has to be able to be cast.
Whoa, mage hand doesn't work down here?
Mage hand wasn't even working very well upstairs.
Oh, is that one of the ones that was not working? What kind of spell is a mage hand? That's
I
a,
believe it's
oh, it's conjuration. Never mind. Never mind, wouldn't bother.
Isn't a fireball conjuration?
Don't think so.
evocation.
Evocation.
Oh, evocation.
That's why I get to sculpt it. Well, I'll let Vigo. I'll just hold my action and like got my bow looking back behind us. But I'll let Vigo do the door.
Okay, Vigo can try the rapier to insert in. It's not a thief tool per se.
Uses rapier wit.
You just got to move the stuff, or you do have an earth elemental whose turn goes before, and it is a
Well,
stone.
it wasn't going to do it. Well, the Earth Elemental will hold Hulk Smash until we find out if
Can it just pass through like a stone door?
might be able to, but then I don't know that I can see, what's over there yet right away.
You
But
can't you tell him to like go through and then lift the bar or something then?
I
Might
could.
be able to just reach through the door and lift the bar. Does it like
Sure.
burrow?
If it can, yeah, it's got burrow through rocky bits. So it should be able to it'll go through the door and try and open it from the other side.
Okay. Yeah, it can pass through the stone door. Probably can't pass through the middle, but it could duck.
It
It's
could go
only
through the
medium.
rock. It could go through the rock around the edge.
Doing a
Yeah,
limbo.
it's only medium sized, and yeah, it can remove the door and open it up.
Pshaw.
And I'm going to take a bathroom break, but you do hear, and Stroop will have a keen ear for this. You've heard a metal harp before, strings, and yeah, there's that, and there's a bit of song coming, but I'm going to pee first.
I'm going to get a drink.
Pee him if you got him.
You have to pee, you should do it now.
Okay, Lana.
That wasn't Lana.
No.
That's Helen Hunt in Twister.
Oh, it is, isn't it? Son
It
of a
sure
bitch.
is.
Yes. Oh. They do sound alike. Oh. Down the go, down the go.
Yeah, da, 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 da. Now that I peed, I can drink some more.
Made some room.
Sorry, what was that?
You made some room.
Oh, yeah.
What's up?
People are taking a break.
Tom, have you ever been to Chaco Canyon?
Yep.
in Atlanta? Is that a like a state park or a national park?
It's some sort of national monument or something like that. There were rangers there.
Okay. Was it cool?
Have tracking ability?
It was very hot.
Oh yeah.
It was very hot, but it had some, ancient Indian ruin things to look at. I was mostly interested in seeing the place where the Indians had drawn a picture of the supernova going off underneath some cliff.
Oh, I didn't know they did that.
Yeah, there's like the supernova that made the Crab Nebula went off in 1054.
Huh.
And it wasn't seen by anybody in Europe because they were too busy eating dirt and whatever in the Dark Ages. But the Chinese wrote it down, and then it turns out that there were Native Americans in Chaco Canyon at that time, and they drew this picture of a crescent moon with a ball next to it, partially covering it, which is where the really bright supernova would have been. So they think they saw it as well.
Huh.
Why? You thinking of going to Chaco Canyon?
I was just watching a documentary on it, and I thought it was kind of cool. It was kind of like the Stonehenge of this hemisphere.
Yeah,
way
it's
they-
got a place where the sun dagger will go through a
Through a spiral or something. Yeah.
The Indian ruins, there's some nice ones around here as well. So they weren't all that exciting. I mostly wanted to see the as I say, the supernova observation.
They built all these rooms, but they didn't really do anything. So it was it's like there weren't any evidence of food or refuse
Well,
around periphery or anything. So
I can tell you that having a place to get out of the sun would be a damn good thing.
maybe that was just what it was for.
But yeah, when they made those rooms, they were like rooms behind rooms behind rooms that you could only get to by crawling through other rooms. And it's like, what did you do with those things?
They played real life D&D, maybe.
They checked them at the door. All right, Stroop, go ahead and make a performance roll.
Oh, performance. 16.
Along with the metal harp, you hear kind of a slurred singing, but with your performance roll, you hear enough of it to know it's the composing process.
Bling, bling, bling.
So it's like beneath the king, the king, yeah, king.
I want some wine.
And I don't have much voice, so I put it in chat. But after there are a few lines of this, that, you also hear a few quiet boy, and yeah, that's it. Yes, here is the song. I'll just read it. Beneath the king, Hofgodi sings, brings order to the thing. Then warlord swings what blacksmiths bring, and soldiers ordering. The center of society is slaving at the forge. The tenor of its lava stream is paving roads bright orange. Hammer we raise in pride up high, and you hear a little thump. An anvil beat like drum. Without this heat inside we die, and charcoal we become. If threatened we shield our hearts in steel. This your foes must learn. No Eton yields, his knees won't kneel. Our nature is to burn. All of nature is ours to burn. And then you hear a thump again, and then like a puppy.
He's drunk.
What you can see, Sagan, from the door up there is there are some wide steps leading up about 20 feet. There's
I'm
a bit of
waving-
ledge
I'm
there to
waving my
the
light
right.
stick.
What?
There
What?
are
I'm waving my light stick. I'm into it.
okay.
Oh,
There are a little platform to the right with two large boulders. The boulders, with your high perception, you see are kind of streaked yellow a bit, kind of a dark gray, but little streaks of yellow.
Mithril.
And
Gold?
there's a Mithril's not yellow.
say
And
Mithril.
there's a door structure at the top of the stairs and a type of wall that was built in part of the cavern
Where was the voice coming from?
from inside above the stairs. Oh, nature is ours to burn.
Beyond the door? Is it my turn? What's going on?
Droop was hearing this stuff.
Okay.
I was hearing this stuff.
You can see in there now the door is open.
Yeah.
I don't know whose turn it
Whose
is.
turn
Who's
is-
after
Whose
Droop?
turn is it?
Wait, no, it's not Droop's turn. Whose turn was
It
it?
would be Kimes to do.
My to do.
And yes, you hear a few more verses of that now, repeating. And occasionally some words get changed a bit.
What is that black blob? Is that a hole or is it just a rock or what?
That's a rock there in front of the. It's a large part of cavern.
Yes, I will step into the room. I keep trying to color him. Kitty, come too. And I will just hold my action in case somebody hostile comes down here.
Hostile.
I will shoot an arrow at them if they do.
Sounds good. Sagan.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
What do I see from here?
There's a flight of stairs leading up to the door, and then there's kind of a wall that leads off or blocks off the rest of the passage, like somebody built a wall at the edge of the passage.
The door is shut.
Door shut.
Well, then I'm not in a hurry to get so far ahead of everyone else. I'll wait here.
Okay. With your passive perception, you now see that the yellow streaks in those big rocks up there, golden.
Gold?
Oh,
Giant boulders of mithril with gold running through them?
Wow.
You're suspecting those are at least 50 pounds each.
I forget how many coins in a pound. 100?
50 to the pound, I think.
50 to the pound and 50 pounds. So
I'm not saying those are boulders of gold.
yeah, well, you
Saying
about
there are
2,000,
streaks, golden
2,500
streaks.
gold each. So we're talking about 5,000 gold pieces worth of stuff, maybe.
Only if they're gold. He said
Yeah.
they got bits of gold.
Could be fool's gold.
It's pyrite.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter one way or the other. We'll probably examine it later. But right now
All right.
I'm done. So it's Timidor's turn.
Timidor.
Timidor will come through the door. Stand on the floor. How far does he get? 30 feet.
40 feet.
Timidor, door.
Does good berries work on earth elementals?
Sure.
I'll hand
They're
it some.
healthy earthen food.
I'll hand him some good berries as my action.
the handoff.
And he'll eat one around.
He will masticate one.
He'll start chowing them.
Chow.
And then he will continue lumbering. Oh, he's not made out of wood, but he'll lumber up by the monk.
Okay, that's a wall there about 20 feet tall. So you're actually hiding behind the bit of a ledge there.
That the boulders are on top of.
Yes. So someone could open up the door like a fire giant and step over there and grab these boulders. I just mentioned that because the dwarf's journal mentioned fire giants nearby.
Not if we go take them.
Well, they are, about 50 pounds each.
That's nothing for Mr. Stone Boy.
Could be. All right. Vigo.
Come on, Vigo.
Stealth here. Stealthy here, dash, and maybe hide at the side of the stairs. And pull out the scimitar. No, the rapier.
Ursa.
Ursa dashes,
Dashing
And-
through the cavern.
reaches there.
True.
Well, I'll dash as well. It just seems like I do a lot of goddamn running.
Can't run all the way to Isengard.
You gotta get one of those little backpack things where you can sit on somebody's shoulders and go, dash, I say, dash you must.
You definitely have a harness for your earth element.
Time.
Didn't I make a steed for him to ride on?
I guess maybe you could have.
I will think about it in future, but I didn't actually.
All of nature is ours to burn.
Hey, if I moved as fast as the rest of the party, I couldn't be comic relief.
There is that. All right.
Is this door locked?
That's a big stone door.
And these blobs here, you say these are the stones that are 50 pounds each that have gold in them?
Yeah.
Roll them down to the earth elemental so he can catch them.
Yeah, okay. Roll them down there so the earth elemental can put them in the portable hole.
Well, he'll
Okay.
put him in the hole.
What's your strength?
My strength? Ha 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 ha. Oh, 12 maybe?
Well, you'll have to make an athletics check then.
All right.
Or the
Yeah.
earth elemental can just go get him. You don't need to worry about it.
I'm just rolling them down. That's 21 for one and 8 for the other, unless I only have to make this roll once.
No, you'd have to do it for each one, and you can only do one a turn. But yeah, you can roll.
All right, I
the
rolled
roll
one down. And if I can only do one a turn, then my turn must be done.
And good thing it's my turn right after, so I can catch it. Not me, but the elemental will catch it. And he's got a strength of 18 plus 4. Is that okay?
Yeah.
How far can he throw it?
Not very.
Well, get out the portable hole so I can put it in it.
Well, why we don't have time to dick with a portable hole at the moment. There might be
Really?
a
How long does it
giant
take? More than a round to open up a portable hole?
Well, then we gotta like roll it back up again and everything. So
I believe it takes a round, and then there's a framework inside that hole.
yeah, so I mean, he wants to like do bowling and roll that rock way away from. How far can I roll it?
At least 10 feet.
Is that all?
Yeah.
How far can I carry it?
You can do your full regular movement.
Um,
Because it's not carrying anything else, so it's not encumbered or anything.
well, then, and it can only roll at 10 feet. Well, I guess it'll carry it, how far is its movement? Weep, way over by the door. Good, it'll carry it over and put it by the door. It'll carry it over by the door and throw it outside the door. Well, no, it'll drop it there.
Okay.
And then Timidor will,
It takes his move before the element.
well, I figured we're close enough that you wouldn't mind if I held my movement and,
I don't care what you hold, as long as you do it off camera.
that's okay. So Timidor can push the rock outside.
How strong are you?
I've got a strength of 12.
Athletics roll.
Athletics is athletics. It's not oh, there it is. Athletics, I get a +1. +1. I got a 14. I'm just rolling it.
Yeah, that'll work. Roll it out the door.
Go roll it out the door and then come back.
Sounds good. Vigo, I guess.
And the owl will hoot.
Owl hoot. Vigo will climb up the stairs, I guess, and will examine the door. Which Vigo silently, finger to the lips, kind of draws a little door shape and then line across midway.
What?
Vigo's not talking, next to the door, kind of drew a door shape and a line going across the center.
Barred from the other side.
And
Ursa.
it again in the corner. Rapier up. Ursa.
There's. All right.
Ursa will shout, "You mean it's locked or what?"
Ursa will move and just hold an attack action, regular attack, using that bow.
Regular bow attack. Okay. Sounds good. Stroop. Dash it all.
No, I'm not gonna dash again. I lost my screen there. Let's see, I think. I'm going to go over here. And then I'm going to walk up the wall about 5 feet.
Sounds good. Time.
Just making my way to the stairs by the door up here.
Making my way.
Vigo. Kitty 2.
On the stairs or off to the side?
I'm gonna be off to the side of the stairs with my arrow ready for
Bow out. Okay.
Yeah.
Held horizontally, probably.
Sure.
Okay. Say again.
Guess we'll roll the second rock down. Yes, that's better. 17?
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Woo. Now it goes rolling and squishes Stroop.
Well, he's got control.
I'm up on the wall. Thank you.
That's
very
right.
much.
That's right.
You're underestimating my rolling.
Timidor. Roly, 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 roly.
Timidor's got nothing to do right now. So
Okay.
You can mage hand the door open, maybe. Huh?
Hoot.
We're not gonna mage it open right now, are we? I want to move that other rock
If
first.
not, then not. Okay.
He's gonna wait for the guy to go back and pick up the rock. And Timidor will just, move over there by Stroop.
Okay.
And the owl will hoot.
Hoot.
The owl hoot. And Vigo,
What will
Vigo
Vigo
will
do?
hold an action again.
What will Ursa do?
I'll just keep holding the action until somebody opens that door.
Who in the party opens doors?
Well, Vigo typically does, but
Well,
when,
it's got that bar going across.
when
So
someone's on the other side of the door,
So can somebody whisper to Vigo and find out what the fuck's going on? Is there a bar?
it's the same sort of bar on the
Is
that
he
was on the
telling
door
us
we
it's
just went
locked?
through.
Is it?
That's
Yeah,
the sense that I got.
Have the earth elemental do it again.
Oh,
Yeah.
the door is also stone again?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, have the earth elemental do it then.
So we're all gonna wait for the earth elemental?
Yeah.
All right. Well, then the earth elemental goes and gets rid of the other rock and then comes back. And
who put those bowling balls there?
They're golden bowling balls. Thank you very much.
well, they're hiding over here where the giant can't see them.
Little streaks of gold.
And it will like pop through and lift off the bar and see what happens.
Okay. So that does this.
And open the door if it can.
And yep, phases through, lifts the bar. Tenor of his lava. What? What? And
Where the lyric.
What the hell was that?
hell was that? And I guess that would be his turn. He makes no attack on the earth elemental who is opening the door, and you can see a 10-foot tall black skinned creature with kind of fiery orange hair and beard that's kind of wavering a bit as if it were fire.
Fire elemental. No, fire giant.
It's wearing plate mail. Well, plate, not mail. Sorry. It's wearing plate armor. It has a large hammer nearby.
It's in his hand.
There's also a shield. He's got the hammer in his hand because he was just at the hammer we raise in pride up high in amble beat like drop. What?
Hammering out some lyrics.
If I
Hammer
had a
elsewhere.
hammer,
And
I'd hammer in the morning.
in front is another door and a large orange and black puppy that is as big as any of you.
Oh, don't hurt the puppy.
Who's a good puppy?
Yeah, something like that. The dog starts barking, but it's not it's Vigo's to do.
Vigo time. Vigo time. Goes to the USA.
What should Vigo do, guys?
Vigo is going to continue to hold an action.
Ursa.
Ursula will hold that bow until there's an aggressive move from either of them.
Hello? Hello, who is it?
It's true.
True.
Stroop is just going to move closer. Along the wall, of course. Let's see, I can go. And I'll wait to see what happens.
Okay.
Oh,
Make
monster.
one
two.
more. Wait, one more performance row.
For me?
Yeah.
And performance.
Why is he monster 2 and not monster 1? Huh?
18.
He is monster 1.
Okay.
18. Roll percentiles.
Ooh, I get to break out percentiles.
Ooh,
We're all jealous down here.
play the grand
We're gonna have-
piano.
We're going to have to bring out the other camera for that.
Oh, I looked up just as the figure was turning around. I thought he was about to roll dice into that trick.
Had
I
it
hadn't
been for the
really-
door.
I had really noticed he's been spinning around the whole time.
It's only on this one, not on my main one. That looks like a 60. Oh, so 600. Oh, 60.
60. And and what's your performance bonus?
Come on. +7.
Okay. I'm just saying, you think you caught with your bard's keen ear 74% of those lyrics.
No more, no less.
Well, you can tell he's a plagiarist.
Like that. Is
I mean,
is it Bob Faustian?
it is. Isn't it? All right. Monster 2. The little dog, at least
Yeah,
5
little
foot
dog
tall.
2.
Sorry.
And your little monster 2.
Leaps onto the earth elemental and attacks.
And my reaction?
That wasn't nice.
Your reaction would go after this creature's attack.
Okay.
Okay. And this dog leaps forward and
Hell,
tries to breathe on the earth elemental.
smite it.
Sorry, I'm not rolling that. Earth elemental makes a save versus dexterity.
Makes the save versus Dexy. What's his Dexy? It says it's 15 +2 on save. That's only a 9.
Right. Dog runs up, barks, and spits out a glob of little jet of fire onto the earth elemental, which takes 6 points of fire damage.
Oh, it's a little baby one.
That's as big as you.
Boy, it is so cute. It just hacked up a fur ball of fire. Blech.
And
Starting to smell a little like danger in here.
the 10-foot fire giant is heard to say, Daverin, easy. All right, now you can take your action, Ursa.
Oh, easy. Easy.
Don't hurt the dog.
All right. I won't hurt the dog. I'm holding. I continue holding. I consider it not an aggressive action.
Something I read on Vico's character sheet has me holding his action too. Time. Oh,
Look you go, Pop.
you might have held your action as well. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm good.
It's a cute little doggy.
What are you doing?
Vogel
Yeah, how does
Fest,
the
however,
cat
can make a
react
saving.
though?
Vogel Fest doesn't like dogs.
$17.
You definitely hear some
Yeah.
and a
Vogel.
little bit of fur up.
Vogel, behave yourself.
Yes, like a Wookiee.
Yeah, like Wookie. Ah.
Otherwise, it is Kime's regular turn then.
Well, I guess say hello in there.
Hello in there.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
Sagan.
Yeah, very good lyrics, but your dog is very unfriendly, mister.
Okay.
Roast me.
I'll hold my attack. If the giant is aggressive or in some way violent, I'll cut into it. Otherwise, nothing.
Sounds good. Timidor.
Timidor's gonna move so he gets a better look at things. And he'll tell the earth elemental to pet the puppy.
No, that could be misinterpreted.
Puppy. Good puppy.
Okay.
That's his action.
Yeah, roll percentiles for the dog's reaction, George.
Alrighty. Percentiles.
I don't know what you
yeah.
want, so I can't say you want low.
That's going to be a 35.
35.
The dog is backing off a bit, but it didn't like leap out or attack or anything like that. All right. Monster one. You see the 10-foot dwarf. Sorry. He looks like a dwarf.
10-foot dwarf.
Hey,
Jumbo
It's
shrimp.
an oxymoron.
he was sitting on a chair. By him, he's got a large metal harp with metal strings. He's got his hammer, but he didn't pick up his shield. He's still got his hammer in his hand. He's looking at you and going, and he sounds drunk.
Suffering succotash.
Surfacers. Huh?
Surfacers.
How'd you get past Aramicos? Fuck cares.
Just exploring about.
And he'll walk
Spoken.
over. He'll walk over and grab at his dog and move him back.
Moving back across the USA.
Technically, I'm supposed to be guarding here.
Guarding what?
What is your? Oh. Huh. Fuck it. It's just ceremonial. Do what you want. He goes back and sits down. Takes his dog with him.
Is this door locked?
It's not.
Open it.
There's more corridor behind.
One does
Sure.
not simply walk into more corridor.
One does
Corridor.
not simply walk into more corridor.
Another
And,
rock.
There is
A
there's
ball
a little
return.
archway there. It's an open doorway, but there's a door further here in the corner. It's a little rounded, raised area that you could step up. It's about a 4-foot step up. Not too high, even for a 10-foot giant. It's a little high for you people, but it goes to a doorway there.
Doorway.
But yeah, he's sitting down and just looking kind of blinking.
Do we have any booze?
He's got some jugs of something.
No, I asked if we have any booze. Does anybody carry booze with them?
Let me
Who
look.
doesn't?
I'm pretty sure I had a jug of rum.
Whose turn is it?
I have a barrel of mead and a gallon crock of rum in the portable hole.
Well, we're currently not in initiative as long as no one makes any action here.
Oh,
Offensive
well,
action.
I'm gonna pull
Oh,
out my Kruth harp then and try to replicate his song.
Oh, cool.
surfacers. Did you bring bread? Wheat bread?
I brought music.
Do we have bread?
Do we have any bread amongst our stuff?
Well, what are rations?
You would
Then
probably
this-
have some bread.
Well, let's give him some bread.
That place up top had like flour and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Flour and lard and
Yeah. So
baking soda.
Everything to make.
Maybe not
tell
everything.
'em we could make some
Yeah.
bread. We've got some bread. Sure, I'll bring some bread. I'll bring what bread I have.
Oh, bread. Delicious bread.
What are you doing here?
You can only eat so much of the spore loaf shit.
Oh, we found some flour and stuff upstairs. We can make you some more bread.
Oh, bless you. Bless you.
What are you doing here? What's going on?
He's just trying to get a rise out of you.
Oh, and jokes.
There's a reason he's on a leash.
Well, as I said, technically I'm a guard, but
In
what do you
whose employ?
it's ceremonial bullshit. No one gives a fuck about me, so they put me down here in this hole. I'm not even the guard. The real guard's that fucking mushroom.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we don't like him.
Yeah. But he's still there, right?
Well, for the moment,
We
took
got
care
we got
of many of
past
his
him.
minions.
He tried to attack us before, but then he didn't let us, he let us go by this time apparently.
That doesn't seem right.
He's afraid of us.
Do a performance roll, Swoop, as you were trying to mimic his song, or were
I
you doing
was.
his lyrics?
Yes, I was trying to. That's gonna be a 19 plus 7, 26.
Huh. I just wrote some of those lines. You already got them down?
It's what I do.
Bard?
Indeed.
I'm kind of a bard too.
Cool.
Ah,
What's
so
through
I
the door back
heard.
there?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, what's the story?
What's the story?
Tell
Of
us
the
the
Morning
fine
story
glory.
of this
What's a
place.
tale, nightingale?
He introduces himself as Carlo the Barely Enormous.
Carbo. Trying to cut down on carbos.
And this is
Carbo or Carlo?
my Carlo. And my dog, Davelrin. Well, my dog for a season.
A season
Then
of
he'll
what?
be too big and they'll use him elsewhere.
Mm.
What's the dog's name?
You keep referring to these people. They, oh, who are you? Mean these mushroom people?
Daverin. Daverin's the dog. No, the fire giants beyond. They're not nice.
Fire
I'm-
giants.
I'm supposed to stop people from going there, but I've decided the way I'm going to do it is by telling you not to go there as opposed to beating you up. I figure that's the best guarding ability I can do because I don't give a shit.
Why don't you leave?
And go where?
Oh, there must be places where someone of your strength and wit and talent could be useful.
Arlo the Barely Enormous?
10 feet tall, huh? Yeah, that would be kind of hard.
So this tunnel leads to where fire giants are?
Where fire giants are, yes.
And
do some fishing.
is it part of this plane of existence or is it somewhere else or what's going on here?
Plane of existence. That's got a good ring to it.
Makes good lyrics.
Plane of existence.
Yeah, where are we? We're in the shadow hole. aren't
Find
we?
some resistance and but no, damn it. Plane of
You
existence.
know about the ziggurat upstairs?
Off in the distance.
The what then?
The ziggurat. You know about that?
How'd you get down here?
That's a good question. It came through a
Came through a
shadowy
black
void.
portal.
You say the mushroom let you go by, but how'd you get what?
Well, it came through the ziggurat.
You'll
From the
take some
surface.
more drink. Yeah.
That'll help.
We fought
Ziggurat.
some minotaur-like creatures.
Who's that?
Who's that? Who's that minotaur?
Hobbit. Sing me a song about how you got here. On the spot. One bard to another.
Well, a long, long time ago,
Easter week.
there was a volcano. No, wait, that's something else.
I love you.
I love them.
We came down a hole and threw all the mushrooms. That's all I got at the moment.
We're looking,
I'll ask him for a drink.
we're looking for any handy treasure.
Can't help you there.
But you can help me with a drink.
This corridor doesn't lead to any treasure.
Swapsy. I wouldn't say that. No, forget it. I said no such thing. You got something with corn syrup, halfling? Alcoholic?
I don't think so.
Sugar? Wheat
Yeah.
biscuits?
I have a pound of
Rum.
sugar.
I think I have some sugar, yes.
I have rum and sugar.
Rum?
Yes.
Rum and sugar and tea. I got it off the ship. You want to know the name?
He'll
About
pass
some
over.
coffee.
He'll
I
pass
have
over a
coffee
ceramic.
listed.
He'll pass over a ceramic jug, which is about as big as you are, and he'll say, algae
Algae.
and a koji fungus. It's not good.
I'll take a swig anyway.
Now, Timodor, I want you to open up the portable hole now.
I'll go outside and do that.
Okay, I'll get my barrel of mead.
We'll go over here and we'll open it.
Put those 2 rocks in while you're at it.
Can we put those 2 rocks in while we're at it?
Well, you do have a little winch, but probably you want your elemental to maybe lift them down there.
Tell the winch to get out of the way. Okay, yeah, the elemental will come and lift them down in. They're fine. Okay.
You actually like it, Stroop.
Is that really a shock?
It's it's a bit different.
I'm always open to new things.
So what is this thing over here at the bottom? Is an opening or a doorway, you said, or?
It's a
platform.
round step about 4 foot up, and then there's a doorway in the southeast corner.
And is it locked?
No.
And does a mage hand open it?
Mage hand does not successfully cast.
Oh, that thing again. Oh. Well, so do we want to go to the land of the fire giants and get killed, or do we want to leave? I don't know what's going
You
on
want to
here.
go to the land of fire giants. There's not been a lot of treasure on this trip.
Nope.
It's not all about the treasure.
Nope, not all of the treasure. Nope.
But some of it should be. Yes, if you open the door, there is a stairways beyond leading up.
First, I'll give him a barrel of mead.
Wow.
He'll lift it easily and put it by like
And for my
Mead.
brother?
meat. This is like bee honey, right? Is that it?
Fermented honey.
Bee honey gone bad, yeah.
Oh Lord.
I thought honey never
He'll open
got
the
bad.
lid. He won't try to tap it or anything.
And
And-
it's strong, the way I like it.
And it's mine. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, sure, why not?
I'll swap you the funky algae.
No. I like mushrooms, but I don't know. Well, I guess I'll taste it. I'll taste it. How is it?
Well, you can make a performance check just to determine how it works for your tastes.
Make a performance check.
Yeah.
Do I have a performance roll?
We all do.
It's right below perception.
All right, let me look for it. There it is, performance +0. So I just roll.
Just simple
I got
roll.
a 7. I got a 7.
Yeah, you don't much care for.
Yeah. But I'll take my share and give it to Stroop because Stroop likes it.
Group like it.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, he'll put his whole head into the barrel and come out, and his orange hair is kind of like damp and plastered down and kind of sputtering.
That's beyond quaffing, isn't it?
Oh,
That's multiple definitions of quaffing.
he's gonna make a save to see if he starts levitating.
Oh, like that dog.
Oh, that's good. And you have a way
I feel like-
upstairs. You have a way up from here.
From the
Oh,
other
yeah.
direction, yes.
Take you right out of the ziggurat if you want.
Now, if
Ziggurat.
you
Never have to dick these giants down there again if you want.
Ziggurat.
Oh yeah, it's kind of a pyramid, but it's in steps.
How high up?
It was recently underwater, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yes. No, it's
Sort of
alive.
volcanic activity rose it
Yeah.
above the surface.
It is on an
Oh.
island.
Okay, you might
Volcanic
have to wait for us
activity.
to come back on our ship. You
Oh,
don't want to live on the island.
the Earl's been stoking the flames. Is that what happened?
Could be, could be, could be. Yeah, heating up the subsurface materials could cause it to rise. Sure.
How long does he generally keep that stoked then, does he?
Oh, he's got a bug up his ass lately about melting, some adamant. Huh.
That's it. That's it. Where is that?
The forge.
You have to tell me where it is. I won't take no for an answer. I am adamant.
There's about a mile tunnels, and then you'll come across the Etten farm.
Wait a minute.
Well, no, they're not farming Ettens. They're farming Ettens.
Yes, I understand. But it sounds like a bigger endeavor than we might be able to take on. I don't know.
Ettens?
What else you got to do?
I don't know what kind of a
They're fucking orcs with two heads. Ettens.
yeah. Mm.
They're so low down on the orc name that fuck. Huh.
Do we want to go and like try and sneak off with some adamant?
Well, he's probably wearing most of it by now.
Oh wow. He's a tough guy, is he?
The toughest.
Yeah, he's a proper fire giant. He's not barely enormous.
No, has he got a lot of people with him?
Retinue.
Normally, sure.
Yeah, it sounds a bit beyond us.
Could be. But
But a hobbit could go in there invisibly. Burglar.
and
And stealthily.
snag some stuff.
Just to see
Wait, why
what's
are we
there.
volunteering me?
I didn't
you
necessarily
can walk
mean
on secrets.
Historical.
I meant any
sure.
hobbit in general.
We've heard stories.
Okay.
You know why magic doesn't work down here?
The Etten women won't bother you. Just keep north.
Keep what, north?
Yeah. Once you reach the fork of the cavern, don't go south.
Well, I think we should, continue on and have a look. We can always retreat later.
I want to see where this upstairs is.
Okay, we can take you there. Of course, that mushroom guy out there, if he attacks, will have to be momentarily delayed.
We'll take you there when we come back.
I thought you killed him.
We want to kill him. I want to kill him.
I don't think he can be killed.
Why not? He regenerates, I know, but we could dump enough injuries into him to
The
take him
reason
down.
I don't think he can be killed is they put me here as guard. Because there's nothing to guard.
Would you like to help kill him?
The mushroom guy?
Yeah. All the stuff he's done to you, all the crap you've taken from him.
Oh. I'll help you if he attacks, but if we can just skirt by like you apparently do.
All right. You want to go? I'll take you outside.
Yeah. You got more of this honey?
I don't have more of that.
We have
with
stuff.
me.
We have stuff for making bread.
Yeah,
Bread.
bread.
Wheat? Oats?
Wheat.
Corn?
Wheat flour and lard and
You're surfacers. Nice.
yeah, stuff grows up there like weeds.
Like weeds.
I don't understand. We have to go, he points back, up the stairs to go up. That way he goes down. What do you,
Oh, that
There's a
goes up.
portal. A portal.
Pardo?
Portal. Porthole.
I'm gonna have to see that.
Let's take them up.
Let's all dash on over then.
Let's
All right.
Carry me.
Bring your puppy.
The elemental will carry the hobbit.
I
We
was
take
asking
that
the
third
fire
bowling
giant.
ball too.
There is no third bowling ball.
Isn't there one right here?
That's just a rock.
Oh, not gold? It looks just like the other ones.
Not anymore.
Well, you fooled me. It was fool's gold.
When Giant gets this, you took my rocks.
Oh, we didn't know what you was. We didn't want somebody to throw them at us.
It was decorating those.
Decorating them? Painting them gold?
Paint.
Not paint. I hammered gold into them.
Oh. Were you
When does that
salting the
big
mine?
boy throw rocks at their opponents?
He was salting the mine.
It's a
Nice.
racial stereotype. Sorry.
Give me the rocks back, so
Give
I
'em
can
back.
fight. I can fight the fungi if I have to.
Give them back.
All right. Take them out of the hole.
What is this then? Just open up holes wherever you want.
Magic
Just
is like that, you know?
Yes.
Just a little pocket. There's your rocks.
You
Yeah,
reach
you
in
barely
and
fit in
grab-
that hole. You're big.
Yeah, he can reach his hand down and lie down and pick up both balls with one hand.
Both balls with one hand?
Yeah.
Fine.
There's a future for you.
Let's run through there and see if anything attacks us.
Yeah, let's go.
Right. The owl has been doing its regular hoots.
Yes. So
All
we'll
right.
just run over there.
So let's move the people over there. You can arrange them as you like because something will happen, maybe.
Oh, can we stop and look at this other door? Tell us about this other door. Do you know what's in there?
Nothing I want.
I guess we'll look at it later then.
And so as we went through, no giant mushrooms attacked us.
No, they did not.
Well, then I'll leave the hootie owl behind, but she'll be over there now and watching.
Okay.
Hootie-o.
And,
How do you get out of there? Oh, there's the hole. There's the thing. Yeah, okay.
I guess we gotta get 100. I can see through 100 feet away. I guess I'll leave the owl over here as we go by.
all right. But when you get back here, we need a new initiative.
New initiative, he says.
It's a hard knock life for us.
Cut.
All of nature is ours to burn.
All of nature is ours to burn. It's our nature to burn. All
I
right,
pasted
new message.
Hey, I go
So,
first. What am I going first at?
well, when the giant was coming up here to this little pond area, another one of those gas bags appeared. And I think that's the gas bag. There he is. Apparently went back to its hiding place or a common hiding place there above the pond, and it starts breathing on the bones.
I thought we submerged all the bones. You took them out?
Looks
Yeah, I
like
thought
it.
we did.
We threw him in the lake.
He's just spraying the lake area. But yes, there are bones here. Not
Well,
covering the whole cage. Cave.
Well.
And so, say again, wherever you are, the giant's going, gasps more. Fuck.
Yes, indeed. Well, I can probably get up to here and probably put a couple of arrows into it. Or is it within reach to hit it, or is it up on the ceiling?
It's up a bit, but you could reach it with a staff.
Okay,
Currently, the poison cloud of spores is in about a 20-foot area. So you would have to run up into the spores to hit them.
if I can only hit it with a staff and I can't follow up with body attacks, then I might as well shoot 2 arrows at it from a distance.
That way you can avoid the green cloud of spores.
That's right. So have arrow number 1, that's 25
25 hits.
for 9 points. Have
9
arrow
points
2
hurt.
for 26 for 9 more points.
9 points hurts.
And that's all I can do.
NBC2 Kime.
This will come up here. About to there. And I'm guessing I can't see gas bag.
Maybe.
Maybe. Can I sort of? Maybe. If I can, I would like to shoot.
They're not too hard to hit.
You
Kind of hang there. But it is a weird angle for you, and he's got partial cover. So
I just rolled a natural 20. Does that help?
so you'll naturally hit.
All right. I like it. Mhm. 12.
12 points of damage.
And 12
With
plus
each hit, it spews out a little more.
and then 12 plus 9, so that'll hit.
That'll hit.
For 1, come on. So for 5 points.
Oh, I was gonna say you need it just 6 more.
Ah. And then I guess Kitty will come up. Meow. And that's our to do, I guess.
Then it's Stroop.
Well, hearing
I'll
the sounds
dog
of
out quick.
battle,
The sounds of battle.
Wait, you were being carried by the what do you call them?
That's true. You're being carried by the element.
well, I still can't see what's going on.
I still can't see it.
No, but you can hear.
I've disappeared.
I was trying to make you or the elemental a rider. No, that's not it. There. So now, no, that didn't work. How does that work?
The last one you touch goes on top.
No, but there's a way of turning one into a vehicle.
Oh. Didn't know that. Figure it out later.
Maybe I could put vehicle on Stroop. There it is.
I guess I'll jump down.
I'll sling her.
Okay.
After all that work.
Okay, so you hop down. Oh, what I do? I fucking lock you? What happened? I don't know anymore. Can you move Stroop?
I cannot.
I don't even seem to be able to select Stroop now.
Oh, when I
If
move
I-
Stroop, the whole map moves.
If I click on the name, I can bring up the label.
Oh, there we go.
I can resize him.
How about now? Can you move him?
I can move now.
Okay.
I can, yes. Where was I? I got to measure.
Right about there. Yeah.
To go over here.
And sling him.
And that is. I should still be able to go up about 10 feet on the wall, which I will do.
Okay.
And sling him?
That'll be it. That'll be it for me.
No slinging.
I don't have a sling.
Oh,
NPC 1. Oh, yes,
Oh.
the giant. And he'll hit it with his hammer. And he'll do some damage. And he finishes it off.
Whoa, poof.
It exploded.
All righty. Timidor.
did any bones get up?
It's not the bones to do, but there are some bones around the edge of the lake.
Well, I guess I'll move and well, that's not me. I guess I'll move and there's bones, you say? Any
Yep.
of them look like they're starting to move around?
There's bones covered with green flaky stuff.
Well, I guess I
That's
guess I
weird.
could I guess I'll aim a fire bolt at them and just wait until it
Wait till
moves,
they start.
till it
Sounds
gets
good.
up.
Oh, speak of the devil. Oh, sorry, you're elemental.
Oh, my elemental will come down and look at the bones.
Bones.
How far can elemental can go up by giant? And I'll
Okay.
tell elemental to stomp bones. So he's gonna start stomping bones.
Okay. So you can actually disrupt the bones from getting up. So go ahead and do your damage on a set of bones, which is
He's
Right.
got two. He's got two attacks. I can attack two bones. That's that's a 17 and a 20 something. So both of those hit, and
okay.
that's a 8. No, that's an 11 and an 11. 11 points and 11 points
On two separate piles of humanoid looking bones.
on two separate piles of bones.
All righty.
One with each
And-
foot.
Then the bones will get up. The ones that you disrupted a bit, they seem a little less fully formed. And that's all they can do in their first round of existence. Vigo. Dash. Throwing fireball. Vigo
Oh,
hit-
and then my Timidor's firebolt goes off because he was
Ah,
holding
yes. And you get, how much does firebolt do? 2 die 8?
2 die 10 for me.
2 die 10 for Vigo as well.
I got to roll to hit though.
Vigo
That's-
did hit.
That's only a 13 for me. Does that hit?
13 does not hit.
13, so firebolt misses.
All right, that was Vigo's to do. Ursa.
So we'll move. 30 feet. And Sacred Flame number 27, deck save DC 15.
I'll roll the white one. Fail.
Oh. Ooh. 13 points.
40's enough. Broken bone.
Into the lake with you.
Monster 1. 10, 20, 35. The dog will bark up a bit of flame. Blech! It is kind of more like throwing it up.
Puppy drool, only like lava.
And glop some. And Vico went, Ursa went, Monster went, Sagan.
Yeah, let's get over here and pound on the one that's got damage. Any of them got damage?
One of them. There's two of them.
11 Z's. One of them's got 11 Z's.
Let's start on
One's
him.
got 16.
The 16 hit.
16 hits.
Okay, that's max. That's 13 points. And I'll hit him again, and that will be a hit for 8 points.
Okay.
You still up?
Yep.
I guess I'll use a point then and flurry for 9 points.
9 points is enough.
And one more on the other guy. That'll hit as well for 7 points.
Okay.
And I'll move along there so other people can come up.
Works for me. Kind.
Climb.
Come down here and try to shoot at Bones.
Okay.
18.
18 hits.
6 points for that one. And 14 plus 9 will hit for 12 points for that one.
Okay.
And Mr. Meowsters will just come.
Can tally your bananas.
Yes,
Mr. Meowsters.
Daylight go.
Mr. Meowsters is going to tally my bananas.
Sounds good.
Mr.
Swoop.
Meowsters
They are
telling
day
your
old.
banana.
Swoop. Day old bread.
Day old bread and it has gone stale.
I could go here. You should be able to see him from there, huh?
Yep.
Send
Gotta
off a
look-
chill
gotta
touch.
look- You got to look under the crotch of your companions, but you're used to that.
I'm 10 feet in the air.
Yeah, he's up.
I'm
Oh.
looking over everybody.
That's weird.
We overlooked that.
Does a 25 hit?
Depends on what you're hitting with.
Chill touch.
Yeah, that. Oh, he's not undead.
That's okay. I can still do damage. 13 points necrotic damage.
Ooh,
And it can't regain hit points until
Oh,
the start of my next turn.
he's not gonna. Okay. NBC1. Giant will step up and smite. Smite makes right. Powderizes the bones. Yeah, and he staggers a little. I guess he's carrying the mead too in his other arm. So he only gets one attack.
You could have left the meat behind, you know. It's like,
Oh no.
He's gonna drink that outside. Let the sun warm him up.
Don't be silly.
Yeah, battle seems to be over.
all right, chug along.
Chug, 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 back to the shadow pond.
May have to
Yep,
break
you
some
get-
coral.
Oh man, that's a small door. Yeah, he can get through. He may have to.
He can make it bigger if he wants.
He may have to break the door a little.
Give
You
it
don't
could
mind.
shrink him, couldn't
But before he does, he looks down here. Who's been mining down here?
Don't know. There was some dead dwarf.
Dwarves.
They're everywhere.
He's looking around.
They're likely suspects for mining.
We didn't want to contribute to their delinquency, so we left them alone.
What the hell's this colored rock? What?
That's the out.
That's a sea creature, Carl.
Sea creature, Carl.
Yes, very funny.
Well, I can't fit through that.
We can break some of it out of there.
Couldn't you shrink him, Tom?
No, well, we can just break through a little. You don't have
All right.
to,
All right. If you can break it, break it.
it's just coral.
Well, move everybody up then. You want him to break through this stuff? Because there's only about a 4-foot gap at the widest.
Right. So how much more does he need to break? He just needs to break part of it, right?
Another foot or so, yeah.
Yeah. So he's got his hammer, right?
He does.
So bang, 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 no props. We're all over there with him. We're not all hanging back.
Okay.
Tang tang mix with
Well,
silver.
there is a bit of a problem.
What's the problem?
When he starts pounding on this coral,
Yes.
there's another initiative.
Well,
Oral's angry.
I guess we're over there with him.
Uh-oh.
So move your people appropriately.
Ah. Come on, guys.
Nitty time, nitty time.
Uh-oh. Kitty's in the black. Kitty's in the black.
I'll move the dog.
Kitty.
Who let the dogs out?
I assumed you want him near the giant.
I assume we're all near the giant, gonna like
I
Walk
lost my kitty in the black.
You lost
well.
your kitty.
I lost my
Lost
kitty.
your- You lost
50,
it.
50 gold, you can get another one.
Have you by any chance lost your kitty?
I did.
Can you
Yay.
find the cat?
I
I did find the cat.
found him. Yay.
All righty then.
What dares to attack us? Who
Well,
has the temerity?
and he started pounding on the coral. One of these coral creatures you saw coming up. Another one also surfaced. And then from the north, probably most impressively, this really big creature just came down.
You come down.
Almost rising out of the coral, it seems like.
Well, that's not nice.
Poor coral.
Waste of time.
What are they? Coral creatures?
They seem to be coral creatures as opposed to mushroom creatures.
I see.
Well, could they fit in here?
It doesn't look like the big one could, but these smaller ones could.
And take them in succession.
And we should shoot them. Stroop is first, right?
Right?
Stroop is first.
Oh, they look mean, right? Wait, why am I only seeing one?
Scroll down.
Go to the south.
Oh, I didn't. There we go. Didn't zoom out far enough.
And technically, Stroop probably only saw the big one.
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing.
Can't hear you, George. I saw your lips move.
Oh, it's just being sluggish. I was just talking to myself.
Always
Still
talk to
no?
the most important man in the room.
Well, I guess I'll send a chill touch its way. Why not? Does a 14 hit?
14 does not hit.
Well, all right then. I'll be done.
Sounds good. Monster one would be it. And it spends its turn coming up to these little portal type windows, and it squeezes down in size, compacts
Yeah.
itself a bit, and oozes up, kind of snaky, but still kind of lumpy and rocky up. But it doesn't get all the way through. NBC1, keep breaking. He's asking if he should keep breaking.
Oh, yeah.
I'll make a hole big enough for you. They haven't attacked us yet, right?
They haven't attacked yet.
Yeah.
I have a feeling they will.
Well, then he can start attacking them. Yeah.
Maybe they sense their chance to escape through that hole too.
He's gonna set down his mead so he gets a second hammer strike.
Wow, he's serious.
He felt a bit of breeze rising up here. And yes, he's broken away a good chunk of it, maybe enough for him to squeeze through, but he
Cool.
might take a few more swipes to make sure.
All right, then kind goes.
Time.
Alrighty, well, I guess I will shoot at the one that's coming in after us. Let's see. I suppose a 14 hits.
14 does not hit.
Try again.
Well, technically hits, bounces off.
I'm sure 18 plus 9, maybe.
If it doesn't, we better run.
Yeah, if it doesn't, we better run, right?
So sure are you.
Well, if the opening's open, we could run right now.
Yeah, it seems to hit.
Yeah, say 27 should
But the other one hit too. It just didn't do any damage.
Yeah. So that's 11 points of damage.
Uh-huh. He didn't seem to take that much.
Yeah.
You mean he seemed to take half?
He seemed to take even less than half.
What
Round
was
down.
the attack
Round
for
off.
him? An arrow?
Round off here. All right. Kitty?
Kitty is going to stay here by me and hold action for if attack to attack.
I didn't even notice that this door black is still here. Okay. Okay. Timidor.
Timidor will shoot a firebolt. Well, that's not very good. I believe a 9 doesn't hit.
A 9 does not. Elementio.
Well, I guess he'll go up and bash on it. Bash, bash. That's a natural 20, and that's a 15 plus, that's a 22.
Bludgeoning damage.
What?
Bludgeoning damage.
Yes. Let me see. Where's my sheet of stuff? Where's going my sheet of stuff? It's over here. Bludgeoning damage, yes. So he hits twice. That's 1 die 10, which is 6 plus 4, but it's double the 6, right? So it's 12 plus 4 is 16 is the first one. Oh, and another 6 is only worth 10 on the second one.
Okay. Sagan.
Does it appear to be effective damage?
It was much better damage than the arrows did.
Oh, wow.
All right. 20 hits
20 hits.
for, here we go. 9 points. And that'll hit for 12 points. And I'll spend a key point and flurry upon it. And 10 and 8. That'll hit for 8 points. And it can make save versus dexterity or be knocked prone. DC 15.
Seems to have saved.
Okay. And then the last hit will also hit for 10 points, and it can make that save again.
15.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's safe.
Okay, I'm done.
Monster twos.
Hey, Carl, if you go away, we won't hurt any more Carl.
We won't hurt any more Coral.
Carl.
Well, the one that came up to Sagan will attack twice.
Oh, you don't have to squeeze through like the other one. Huh? Is this a bigger opening?
It's a
I know
small thing.
it's a small, it's a smaller, slender creature, even though it's big.
Okay.
It didn't seem to hit you, so maybe it listened to the wizard.
But maybe not.
We're done breaking Coral.
Coral.
We're
NPC
done breaking Coral.
is the dog. It didn't run up. It just barking. Vigo. We running?
No,
No.
We can just
no,
go up.
not yet. We're gonna take out this one, and then maybe we'll
We
run.
don't have to take them out. We can just leave. If it looks like the one guy didn't attack.
Vigo will hold his action to
He
flee.
did attack me.
Well, but
Vigo will flee if somebody else runs.
that other one ran up there and
Ursa.
Ursa will run up the hole.
And Vigo will. All right. Then Stroop.
Well, I'm gonna head for that too. Oh, I don't think I was still on the wall.
The door there has been smashed, so you don't have to bother with it.
I'll dash up the hole.
Okay.
Yes, I can do that.
You're up in the ziggurat, in the pool of coral.
Ah.
Then
Stroop, Monster One, MPC2, where are we at?
that's Monster One. Monster One is going to attack the Earth Elemental. 2 swing. What's the AC of the Earth Elemental?
14.
It missed twice. So maybe it listened.
It was just trying to hug you.
The fire giant Carlo thinks he can squeeze up, but he grabs the barrel of mead and pushes it up. Take this.
Little Stroop.
Okie dokie.
Somebody will
Oh
grab it.
yeah, I got it.
Well, Ursa's strong.
Ursa's
Maybe on my turn I will.
I'll let you do it as a flourish since it's just being handed.
All right, I'll flourish it up.
All righty. After Kine.
Well, my arrows weren't really doing a whole lot of good over there anyway, but I guess I'll just go jumpity jump in the hole too.
Yeah, basically to do this, you gotta grab the coral and scramble up it and through the little black disc.
Whee! And Kitty on my back.
Yeah, Kitty can climb up pretty easily because it's kind of running a slope.
Kitty do that too then.
All right. Timidor.
Timidor will go up the hole. And the elemental will take a disengage action and go up the hole.
Did anybody tell Sagan we were leaving?
He can take a disengage and go up the hole. I demonstrated.
Well, if he notices.
I think you still got a rope tied to him.
Just dirty pulling.
He's always a.
That's
but I
just a
believe
natural
it's
ability. Is that a natural ability just to disengage? I mean, I got to spend a key point to do that.
Oh, disengage is an
Isn't that an
action.
action? That's a standard action you can take, isn't it?
You can disengage for a monk, I believe, is a key point as a as an extra feature. But you can take disengage as an action.
Yeah.
Just
Oh,
never
let me
have
see.
an action.
This
Is
guy
there always
doesn't appear to be bloodied at all or anything like that.
Doesn't seem to have blood.
So I have no idea how how much damage he is.
Well, he's got 70 points on him. We know that much damage.
Let me see. Step of the wind. You can take a key point to take a disengage or as a bonus. I see. I see.
You can just take a regular action disengage.
Yes, I can. On the other hand, I can lay into him pretty good and then do that.
Entirely up to you.
We'll just
Yeah,
be up
I'm
here
gonna
drinking
Do
mead.
You.
Yeah, but then he gets an attack at you as you run away.
No, he'd
Not if
use
I
the
spend a
key
key
point.
point.
Oh, well, if you got key points to spare, I guess.
All right, I'll hit it. That's 19. That'll hit
19 hits.
for 9 points.
Okay.
And hit it again. Yes, that will hit for 11 points.
Even 90.
And let's see. I'm going to see if this is a bonus action or what it is if I hit again. You use an attack with an unarmed strike line. You can make it one. Yeah. The next attack would be a bonus action, so I won't do that. I'll spend a key point instead and take the bonus action to disengage.
And then your movement
Yeah. Well, whatever I end up.
up the poop chute. Monster 2 does not proceed. NPC 2 scrambles up, follows Say. Vigo. I think Vigo already went up the hole, so Vigo has some mead. Ursa will have some mead. So Ursa said it.
Exactly it.
And Stroop already went up the hole.
Mead for Stroop.
So I guess his monster
I like
one
where this is going.
will come up and will attack the fire giant. No, sorry. Fire giant also went up the hole because he still had movement after he raised the meat up.
Squeeze. Poop.
Whoop, pops up into a cigarette. There you go.
You leveled up.
That is free life and a gold coin, I think.
Well. So there's nothing up here that's going to bother us, right?
Not in this room.
Let's go find the bread making equipment and spend some time.
The bread making equipment.
Yeah, here's some bread making equipment.
The ingredients.
I do the shocking grasp on the bread maker. Can I power it up?
Are we talking about a counterfeiter?
Sure. Make some bread.
Make some bread.
Well, we're going to make bread. That's going to take a while.
Yeah.
Where's the outside?
We can take them to the outside. We own the cigarette, right? There's nothing left in it that hurts us.
Well,
Unless the coral comes up.
no, the coral doesn't seem to come up. But when you lead them up to the shrine area and look up, you do notice something interesting. As it is now light out, to the west, you see 3 large longships are approaching. And also to the east, you see there are 2 other longships approaching. Vigo will whip out his telescope.
Some sort of pincer movement on the island?
You recognize, Vigo recognizes Svarta flags on the 3 ships coming from the west. And Oakenville flags on the 2 ships coming from the east.
Well, then we have to put the Svarta flag up first. We have a flag.
You might have a flag.
We better
Yeah.
claim it.
We're here long before these.
Are they coming from the side where they're gonna be able to get to our ship, or are they to the south?
No, they're actually, the 3 ships are coming from the northern part, like they went and around the from the west, and they're heading around.
Well, we
north.
should probably go to our ship then.
Yes, yes. It is still a bit of a trek to get to your ship. You got to go up that
Is there a
hill,
way
but-
that we can hoist the Sparta flag here now?
Well, I don't
Well,
know.
big 10-foot
here
pole.
Do we carry a flag with us?
you might have one on the portable hull. You do have one on the ship.
Well, can we get to the ship before these other ships get here?
Possibly, I'll let you have one in the portable hull because you do have a dinghy 2-person boat there. You might have put a flag so you could fly it with the dinghy.
Go ahead. and
Okay,
roll.
so-
I don't know if we did.
How can we hoist it here? How can we get a flagpole here?
We got poles.
Is there a flagpole
10-foot
here already?
poles.
There's not a flagpole here already.
10-foot poles.
Just thought I'd check. Yeah, there is
You have
10-foot
10-foot
poles.
poles, you could put up a flag.
All right, let's put up a flag and claim ownership in the name of our queen.
Of whose name is?
Shut up.
Queen. Kindergarten.
I gotta find some
Ingrid
regal music.
Hadridi?
Oh, I get points for getting it right. I win.
You get a point of inspiration.
Woohoo!
Inspiration point. Yay.
Okay, I'm gonna actually have to call it here tonight because my voice is about gone, and I didn't expect this.
Neither did we.
Where
Things
did we
don't always go
deviate
the
from
way
your
we expect.
expectations?
Well,
We,
we went
we
back
took
out.
a giant to go and make bread.
Yeah, we're like, hey, buddy, want to come make a bread party? Let's go.
Sorry, I just didn't expect it.
Our ship was gonna get, destroyed in a battle, and we didn't even know it.
But there's also a perception at this point. So I'll go ahead and do the perception roll, Monk.
Okay. I rolled a 12. What do I add to it?
Your
Dex?
perception.
Oh, wisdom.
Perception.
You have a
All
character
right,
sheet,
all right, all
don't
right,
you?
all right, all right.
You always
There it is. Yeah. 19.
19. Yeah. You're detecting some quaking.
Yeah, I figured if it's done with his armor, this place is going to sink. Which means anything that we could have found in that other room that we is going to be gone now.
Water
Well,
breathing,
it's
water
not-
breathing.
It's not deep here. We can always go back.
That's true. We have water breathing. We could.
We
could
should
do
just
this.
we should just close off the doorway so that the place doesn't flood.
Yeah, this might
and
actually
save
be,
the flag.
this might actually be a benefit to you if it sinks.
Yes, it might be.
Because we know where it is.
We could flood the whole mushroom area.
Yeah, but anyway, we're closing off that door so it can't flood through the ziggurat opening.
The outer door is sealed. That one was watertight.
Yes. Before we run off.
There's
Very
still
well.
some silty mud nearby. You want to cover the door?
I don't know if we have time. We want to go and protect our ship.
That's true. I mean, you are at least an hour away from your ship.
Not me.
Nor I. But
That's true. I mean, is it a race to get to your ship? You could certainly get some people down there. I mean, Krush is all alone.
I
don't
mean,
want to be alone,
if
so-
anything, the ship can be, if the rest of us aren't going to get there in time, whoever's on the ship can head off toward the other Svelte landers.
You have noticed this, though. Krush
What?
has raised the Svarta flag.
Yeah,
So Crush.
because he saw it was 3-2.
He saw 3 ships versus 2.
Now it's 4-2. Yeah. Maybe we can capture some Builder ships. That's how we're gonna get our money out of this.
You do have a piece of paper that says
What our what's it called? Our letter of mark?
Letter of marque.
letter of mark.
Letter of Mark and Mike Pittman.
Hello, peasants.
Well, all
where's
right.
that from? What was that from?
Futurama.
That's
Hell,
Bender.
I was wondering if that was Flashheart from Blackadder, but I didn't remember that scene.
Well.
Well, from what I gather, there probably wasn't any more gaming this year. Can we do the first Saturday of January?
Look, I got
We,
something.
not
early
everyone's
in
here, so
January.
I don't know.
you'll have to contact Emma.
I'll
Hey,
see if
the-
Emma, came back and left a Facebook message.
That's the 7th.
Yeah,
Probably.
shall we plan for the 7th?
Stand by. I think I got something on the 7th. Yeah, I'm busy on the 7th.
Someone needs to tell George we do this D&D thing.
And of course, we can't do it on New Year's Eve,
Probably.
nor Christmas Eve, and everyone was busy on the 17th, right? I thought that was a possibility last time.
I think Emma couldn't do the 17th.
Or maybe
Yeah.
Dave. I don't remember.
I
I
think I
think
can
it
do the
was Emma,
17th, but I
isn't she coming home?
think it was, yeah, probably.
Well, if
17.
it's Emma who couldn't do the 17th, or maybe couldn't do, John can find out, and if it's that, he'll let you know. Otherwise, we could plan for the 17th. Everyone here can do the 17th, right?
Yeah, I don't
think
see
so,
a problem
yeah.
with the 17th.
So let's plan for the 17th, and if Emma can make it, that's great. And if not, well, we could do another one without her.
Okay,
Maybe she'd make an extra effort to make it since you couldn't make it tonight.
we could try for the 17th then. I'll let Emma know.
And we'll alternatively go for what, the 14th if we can't do the 17th?
Well,
Yep.
we'll try to do the 14th in any case.
In any case, yes. Unless George is gone.
No, 14th looks good for me so far. It's just
Oh.
the 7th.
When's
Gotta go see some church basement ladies.
When's Narcon?
Can't tell you.
Does she do they play D&D too?
I don't know, maybe they do.
VNarcon. That can't be right. February? No, I thought it was in January. What am I doing?
Here comes Google with the googly eyes. It's Google peanut spread.
VNarcon. There's got to be dates in the magazine, right? I've certainly got mags. It's January 27th, 29th. 27, 28, 29.
That's January.
27, 28, 29. Telling you now.
What's
Okay,
happening
yeah.
then?
All right, then.
We're not playing on January 28th.
27, 28, 29, I said.
What
Yeah.
is that?
That's
That's when Tom's going to be busy in
rocket
January.
convention, online rocket convention.
Ah,
Yep, they fire rockets electronic. Wait, no,
We
could-
talk about rockets.
we do that normally. Fire rockets electronically.
We talk
That was
about them
strangely
differently.
arousing.
Yeah, we do it in a strangely arousing way. Are we all like gonna play some massive golf game tomorrow?
I can make it.
I could try. I have a in-person D&D DM prep to do for a Monday session, so I'll
In-
see if I can make
Fire
it.
giant
It'll be-
adventures you can use.
Oh yeah.
or we can do it right now since we're playing D&D.
Because nobody else did.
That is also true. The four of us could play golf right now since no one else is playing D&D. We
I
do
think
that.
I'll-
What's that?
I probably won't. I'm gonna probably spend some time with my wife.
That makes sense.
Well, that doesn't make sense at all.
Why not?
It doesn't make sense for me.
Yeah,
no,
for
not
me
for
to spend
you.
time with Dave's wife, that might be a little difficult. I'd have to get a plane ticket.
I don't think I've met Dave's wife.
Oh no, you haven't. You've met my daughter.
Yeah.
She's very nice,
Well, Christy, do you want to play golf?
and she cooks really good food.
I actually have laundry I should do.
Okay.
Maybe tomorrow, if you guys play, I might be able to swing that. I don't know what the football situation is since it's Sunday.
Football situation.
Who
Yeah,
watches
Sunday.
football?
Sunday.
Yeah,
When
we probably
Sunday-
won't play tomorrow.
There's a situation with footballs?
We'll play hand egg.
I'll just
watch
play a game of
football.
golf with Tom tonight, and that'll probably be it.
All
Try
right.
again another time. See you
I
in
didn't
the,
have much
Wondering what I'm
voice left
pondering.
anyway, so.
see you in
this'll
about
work.
5 minutes, Tom. Okay?
All right.
Well, I guess.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Why, people?
This game is ended.
This game is ended.
I knew it.